Benefits from this survey? Everyone. Students, make informed career choices. Job seekers, find out in which field vacancies exist. Employers, use data for your recruitment and HR planning. Training organizations, use this data to tailor your program curriculum. Economists and government, plan and develop programs for training, development and scholarships. Job Vacancy Survey 2023. Employment data for everyone. Working towards developing Trinidad and Tobago. This message brought to you by the Ministry of Labour and the Information Division, Government Communications.
Councillor for Monrepo Nave Nigel Courtier presents Easter Monday Sport and Family Day, Monday 10th April at the Monrepo Recreational Grounds. Come join our 5K run. Kickoff time 5:30 a.m. Then watch as our match pass teams battle for victory. Take part in our Easter egg hunt, track and field, ring games, punch board, and a whole lot more fun events fit for the entire family. Also, be a part of our fitness burnout. Yes! Trophies, medals, and cash prizes to be won. Food and drinks will be on sale. Bring your entire family and be a part of Councillor for Monrepo Navet, Mr. Nigel Courtier. Easter Monday Sport and Family Day, the 10th of April, 2023. For more information, call 610-2861. The Port of Spain Shopping Complex Limited New City Mall presents an Easter extravaganza on Saturday, April 1st from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Kids, look out for the Easter Bunny mascot, face painting, and popcorn. Adults get 10% off selected items. Plus, you can be the grand prize winner of a deep freezer. It's an Easter extravaganza at New City Mall on Saturday, April 1st. Happy Easter from the management, staff, and tenants at New City Mall.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Valiant Duke, I need to see you. Valiant Duke. Valiant Duke, I need to see you. Valiant Duke, I need to see you. Valiant Duke.
Hey, welcome back, folks. Time of the inside 3:39 p.m. and we are taking your calls. We have two more clips that we want to share with you, and we have agreed that we will continue this program tomorrow, God's willing, because it's a lots of clips that we have to share with you all, and the time does not permit us to. So, numbers to call 342-0081 if you want to get in on the conversation. 466-5391 and 771-1791. Mr. Ruka, so we continue the discussion about the hoaxes that Rowley, Prime Minister,
and this wicked Rowley government
has been pulling for the opposition and people in this country. Caller, good afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon. Mr. Judy, I would like you to pull up the second to last meeting with PNM and Tobago with Mr. Ansel Dennis. When he was telling the public that Fali was meeting with some people and they were saying they know how to get rid of Boston Duke. If you could get that tape, it will be very, very helpful.
I'll get it. The problem is that today I got tied up with some personal stuff, so I had to do most of my research on the road. But when I get home tonight, I will be in a position to do my research more comfortably and bring those clips for you all.
The second to last meeting, right, then Mr. Dennis was given a rundown on how they're planning to try and get rid of Western Duke. There was a meeting secretly in a certain house. All that was said in the meeting.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Yes. You know, I don't understand if people see politics as some game that is played on the field in a community. Politics is serious business. And I'm saying so because even with the situation with the coalition, right? History should have shown the coalition partners, the factions, the ones who joined up with the bigger faction, which is the UNC, that it does not work out because the person who controls the bigger proxy, like the UNC, they always want to make sure that they hold fast to that.
They remain the bigger,
right,
more powerful. Yeah.
COP as well. Their politics, unfortunately, was infantile as well, because they should have known that UNC was only taking their support because it was a way in which they was going to get into government. Once they got into government, COP should have protected themselves.
But we forgetting that also the COP comes from a history. It was a splinter group of the UNC.
Yes.
So there was some commingling there.
Yeah.
There was some commingling there where, to my mind, they ought to have known and be paternal to the machinations of the UNC because it came from within the very bowels of the UNC.
Yes.
It should not have been no surprise. But to my mind, they had no choice but to go along because remember, no one party as alone by themselves can stand up to the might of the PNM.
Yeah.
So they had no choice but to take chances.
Yeah, but in taking the chances, they should have put something in place.
The FISA Accord.
That would have prevented the UNC to take the whole hog.
Well, in this case, they did try. They tried the FISA Accord, which is a document, a legal document, but it had no, Juliet, the UNC was so dangerous in government that that legal document had no weight in court. They could not fight the might of the UNC.
Yeah.
Because they had an agreement signed, and they still couldn't fight the might.
But I want to put this on the record because Watson Duke is now coming here and masquerading and playing big bad wolf in Trinidad. I'm talking about he will be going around with aggression, and he doing this and he doing that.
He played man for Rowley.
And he playing walking in communities and showing himself. But there was a mouse in your own house in Tobago.
He is a mouse in your house. They have no respect for Watson Duke in the house.
None.
And let me tell you something.
So he cannot come to Trinidad and play no man rat. Play no man rat. Because there was a mouse in your own house.
Because, let me tell you, the minute they formed the party and put a name on the party, is more disrespect for Watson Duke.
And more disrespect too for the people of Tobago. And once they're asking the people of Tobago to pay $325 for that disrespect.
Well, nothing wrong with that, Juliet. What I'm saying, if they want them to pay $325, make sure they pay them their salary when this on time so they could get the pay.
Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Juliet and Mr. Roca, today is the anniversary of the father of the nation. That 29th, no, this is Dr. Equilium, the 29th of March, 1981.
Yes.
Today is the anniversary.
Thanks for reminding us.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Emma.
Yeah.
And as she reminded me that as well, someone texted me and told me that Aisha's son said common entrance as well.
So
we have
congratulations.
3 persons in this studio who children, 3 presenters whose
so
children.
Congratulations.
Yes, so congratulations.
I know they all will do well.
Yeah, they all will do well. They all will do well. Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Yes, good day. I was on the line before. Long, what I don't mind.
Oh, God, sorry about that.
You see that 325? That 325 will hit him so hard. Will come back and bite Fally so hard. You don't pay any bloody. You don't pay the ex-gasha. You don't take away jobs from people in Tobago. Come on, man. Have some friends then go with the ball and the ball. And I tell you the ball and Juliet.
just balling. They say the bongs are hit so hard. They never believe that the bongs are hit so hard. But the bongs are hit so hard. You understand?
Yes, yes.
Kola, how you vote? Anyway.
That 325 will come back and jam them. When I tell you it will jam them, it will jam them.
Yes, Kola, thank you very much.
Juliet,
this Kola is making some very good points.
And I'm wondering
Juliet,
now
it is really
what is going on.
Very advantageous to the people of Tobago for Farley to ask them to pay $375 or $350 or whatever he's asking to pay when they are not being paid on time.
Well, let me tell you something, because we need to go to the video. Let me tell you something. Farley is about to launch or to form the new party on the 4th of April. The 1st of April is All Fools or Damn Fool Day. So if Tobagonians are all fools or damn fools, they could go and pay the $325. Let's go to the videos.
What is going on in this administration? Is it only innocence? Is it a have to be prepared of the gladness that has obviously now the gladness and the unpreparedness that have now taken over government office in Tobago? I want us to understand what you have here is a gladness that has taken over Tobago. An innocence and in some ways a crookedness.
Okay,
Juliet,
that is Mr. James, who is James.
Farley and his team at some point in time made some disparaging comments about.
Okay, we have a caller. Wait, we'll keep it coming. Caller, good afternoon, welcome. You talk to me so sweet here sometimes.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, I just want to say, on the 5th of April, Farley Augustine supposed to tell, you can't understand, if they're going and sit down inside here as a new party, if you understand what I'm telling all you. Thank you very much. I know I could have been a little thing, but on you going so long. Thank you.
That caller is absolutely correct.
That caller is absolutely. Let me tell you why.
Absolutely correct.
Absolutely correct. Because that new party would not have been elected into the office under Abada.
But I don't understand.
That is so disrespectful. You're coming on that PDP, form a new party, and install it in the. Who vote for that party?
But not only that, you took the moral high road against the People's National Movement during the campaign of the December 6th election. So where is your moral authority now?
So whatever the name is, pimp, imp, or whatever, because I've seen all kind of name. The people never voted for that party. They voted for the PDP. It is immoral. It is almost, to my mind, it is illegal for you to do that. That should be challenged. And I hear what you say.
That is a very good point,
Yeah, very, very, very. Because they cannot go there and sit down as a new party. Who voted for that party? So, to my mind, it is totally immoral. But I don't think that Mr. Augustine should sit down comfortably in the House as Chief Secretary with that mischief.
Yeah.
With that mischief on the ground.
I agree.
They should seek a new mandate, to my mind.
I think so.
Juliet, other than that,
we go, tomorrow is a shout out, and we wanted to send your greetings.
Yeah, Juliet, is it shout up tomorrow? I'm not seeing, surprisingly, I'm not seeing too much information on the social media about the holiday. But is it the shout up Baptist
Liberation
Day?
Yes.
So congratulations to the shout up Baptist religion tomorrow. But we saying that in advance. Juliet, there is a mischief, a deep mischief brewing in the. Just going back to where I was. At some point in time, I heard Farley denouncing the slave masters of Tobago. Well, nobody could dress in more colonial kit than them. The three-piece suit, the women in felt hat swinging left and right like they're going to church.
Looking like they're from come from the palace in England.
We know that something is wrong within the bowels of the Tobago House of Assembly. There's a new mischief, overseas travel. Well, they're abusing that, because with that overseas travel comes a per diem, certain benefits that you get. 4 persons, 4 secretaries left sometime last week to go and sign a memorandum of understanding. 1 memorandum of understanding in Jamaica take 4 secretaries.
Wow.
With their team, with the administrative team.
Let them fix
they are
that.
abusing these opportunities at the Tobago taxpayers' expense. And so bold-faced are they. They're asking you now to come and fork out $350 for me. Tell them take the F per diem that they collected and fund the party. They want you to fund their party. What is going on? If you're asking, if they had asked for a donation... But I told you what is going on,
Juliet. I told you what is going on.
Juliet,
this is the period in which we soon will be celebrating Easter. Easter was the period in which we are dealing with the resurrection of Jesus Christ, right? Who was betrayed.
So it has some boboli.
Let me tell you something.
Yes.
Fali is right to announce this period here, the launch of his new party, because this is traitor season that is upon us, and notwithstanding, 3 days before the launch is all fools and damn fooling. And if I could fool them once, shame on them. If I could fool them twice, shame on them again. And if I could fool them 3 times, then shame on me.
So, Juliet, so he's taking Tobagonians for Boboli.
He's taking them for fools. You hear what I tell you? We're all fools. Folks, we out there for you. We'll be back tomorrow, God's willing. And we'll have much more time tomorrow, God's willing. So keep it up to the Street 919 FM, and of course, enjoy your day tomorrow until we get back here. Opposite, the Queen of Talk.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Bad, and we won the road march. Only give me a round of applause, please. Basically, this year, I decided to do a collaboration with me, IWER George, and you, the people. I want to hear every voice from every... This year go be water mix up with beer. We jump in, yeah. This year go be water mix up with beer. I hope all they hearing me loud and clear, yeah. We mixing the water and beer. Take a jump on.
Refresh and reflect on the Street 919 FM.
The board, management and tenants of the Port of Spain Shopping Complex Limited East Side Plaza presents an Easter celebration at the Plaza on Saturday, April 1st from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Bring the entire family and enjoy our Easter egg hunt, egg toss, egg painting, egg decorating, the bunny hop race, the egg and spoon race, and so much more fun games. Plus, look out for the Easter Bunny mascot. And while you shop, you can win a 2-piece patio set. We invite you to come on down for a day of fun at the Port of Spain Shopping Shopping Complex, East Side Plaza, number 32 Charlotte Street in Port of Spain, the heart of the city. Happy Easter from the management, staff, and tenants at East Side Plaza.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
What goes in is a local something that makes it all taste better. It's the flavor of our culture. Come from here, come from there, and everywhere. It's the special flavor that's made us savor at the Royal Castle. From the Royal Castle. Royal Castle. Flavor to the bone. Royal Castle. Taste the very own. Royal Castle is the local something that makes it all taste better. Taste the unique flavor of our culture at Royal Castle.
Tune into the street 91.9 FM
Every Sunday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m.
for the Repairing of the Breach radio program with me, Bishop Showinal Thomas.
The scripture says, and they that shall be of thee shall build the old waste places.
Thou shalt raise up the foundation of many generations, and thou shalt be called the repairers of the breach, the restorers of the paths to dwell in.
Don't miss it. Repairing the Breach radio program with Bishop Showin R. Thomas on the street 919 FM every Sunday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Dr. Livette. Join him right here on your radio every Friday afternoon from 5:05 p.m. to 5:35 p.m. for your dose of the health and wellness in a program that is sure to change your life. Popular for promoting Livette rather than diet, Dr. Livette has transformed a number of lives nationwide and is now live on the street 919 FM every Friday from 5:05 p.m. Tune in and also learn about the U-Juice to build your immunities and promote overall great health. Dr. Livette on the street 919 FM this and every Friday from 5:05 p.m. to 5:35 p.m. It's time that you live.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
street919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
afternoon. I am Dale Edwards with the 4 o'clock news on the street, 919 FM, online Facebook, and YouTube on IWER TV. In the headlines, rideshare driver robbed and assaulted. Ex-UTT president sues ex-professor for defamation. And no bus service for Shouter Baptist holiday. And now the news in detail. An auto mechanic and part-time TT rideshare taxi driver was beaten and robbed by thieves on Sunday night in San Fernando. This was held up by two men pretending to be passengers. According to police, around 11:50 p.m. on Sunday, the victim was driving his black Mitsubishi Lancer with TT rideshare when he got a hired job to pick up passengers in Taruba. He drove to the location and picked up two men. Upon reaching Maud Street in La Romaine, the men announced a robbery. They stole from him a gold Cuban link chain valued at $1,200 and a purple iPhone 12 valued at $5,000. One of the assailants struck him on the head with a glass bottle and another threw a glass bottle, which damaged the car's side window upon exiting the vehicle. The driver reported the incident to the police, and the victim's cell phone was recovered in a bushy area along Alexander Street in La Romaine. In more news, former president of the University of Trinidad and Tobago, UTT, Sarim Al-Zubadi, has sued one of the university's former professors for defamation by sending false and malicious emails to the chairman of the Board of Governors and two others. Al-Zubadi and former UTT professor environmental studies Valerie Stout testified at a virtual trial before Justice Ricky Rahim, who has reserved his ruling. Al-Zubadi, who resigned from UTT in 2020, maintains that Stout sent the defamatory email to Professor Kenneth Julian, chairman of the UTT Board of Governors, Deputy Chairman Professor Clement Imbert, and Ulrich McNeil, a board member. He said the words in the email of March 28, 2019, which not only questioned his qualifications, but also accused him of certain acts which were capable of being forwarded to the entire board, staff, and anyone outside the university for circulation. In his claim, Al-Zubadi insisted his character and reputation had been injured by the contents of the email. In other news, if you're looking to go or get around on the holiday tomorrow, Thursday, March 30th, you won't be able to take the bus. This as the Public Transport Service Corporation, PTSC, advised that its holiday schedule will be in effect, meaning that there will be no bus service for Spiritual Shouter Baptist Liberation Day. PTSC apologized for the inconvenience but extended well wishes to the public ahead of the holiday. The PTSC regular scheduled services will resume the day after the holiday, which is Friday, the 31st of March. And that was the news at 4 o'clock on the street, 919 FM, online Facebook, and YouTube on IWER TV. Recapping the headlines. Rideshare driver robbed and assaulted. Ex-UTT president sues ex-professor for defamation. No bus service for Shouter Baptist holiday. I am Dale Edwards, and please do enjoy the rest of your evening. Up next, Miss Aisha Wells, Queen of Talk. Keep it locked to the street, 919 FM.
News from the street. News from the street. 919fm.com.
This song is dedicated to all my sons and daughters through the four corners of the earth. but please take heed. I know you don't want no sermon, but my admonition is to guard you against all the evils of life that create strife and destroy life. Walk cautiously, children, be alert, because you have an enemy that roaming the earth. I know you're young and restless, but you don't have to be careless. You see, sober thinking leads on to righteousness, to happiness, spiritual bliss. That's why I tell you this. Watch out, my children. Watch out, my children. It have a fella called Lucifer with a bag of white powder, and he don't want to powder your face, but to bring shame and disgrace to the human race. Now we sing it again. Watch out, my children. Watch out, my children. It have a fella called Lucifer with a bag of white powder, and he don't want to powder your face, but to bring shame and disgrace to the human race. I give you my counsel because I want to see all you young people live righteously. What you feed your mind with forms your characteristics and shape the path that you must walk tomorrow. Darkness or glow, joy or sorrow, that's why I'm concerned. So watch out, my children. Watch out, my children. Yeah, yeah. It have a fella called Lucifer with a bag of white powder, and he don't want to powder your face, but to bring shame and disgrace to the human race. To all my sons and daughters in Germany, pass out, meine Kinder. Pass out, meine Kinder. Da ist jemand, der heißt Lucifer, hat eine Jude mit weißem Puder. Aber will dein Gesicht nicht pudern, denn bringt den Menschen nur Schlechtes. Oh, you're young and your future is ahead of you. Right or wrong, sweet or sour, depends on what you do. Taking the wrong direction will threaten your constitution and promote mental chaos and confusion. Then corruption to gain a man, and that is not God's plan. Cuidado, mis hijos, to my Spanish children. Cuidado, mis hijos. Hay un hombre que se llama Lucifer con una bolsa de polvo blanco, y él no quiere formar tu cara, pero para traer pena y desgracia para la raza humana. To my French children. Attention, mes enfants.
Attention, mes enfants.
Attention, mes enfants.
Attention, mes enfants.
Il y a quelqu'un appelé Lucifer
Lucifer avec un sachet de poudre blanche. Il ne veut pas saupoudrer vos visages, mais apporter honte et détresse à la race humaine.
To my East Indian children, देखो मेरे बच्चा लोगों, देखो मेरे बच्चा लोगों, एक इंसान जैसा शैतान है, उसका पास है टाइलर पाउडर का, और दूसरों को पाउडर नहीं लगाता है, मनुष्यता का नाम पर ये एक बदनुमा दबा है. Watch out, my children. Watch out, my children. It have a fella called Lucifer with a
The Street. The Street. The Street. 919 FM. The only radio station bringing perfect balance between entertainment and talk. Updating you with current affairs and social issues.
So what, we should just sit down and take the foolishness that's being meted out because of you feel that all you're real bad?
Right? Unlike his situation, and I don't even want to go back and bring up and highlight.
You don't have a good record where that is concerned?
Having you in the loop with trends and entertainment. Providing music that lives on.
Darling, I feel the disco.
And spiritual food for the body, mind, and soul.
Satan soul face. We're not taking that.
The Street. The Street. 919 FM.
Come around with more than 1 or 2 votes. We need the kind of change that's affordable to the rich man or the man that too broke. TNT. We need a new hope.
If you can look as far as I see, within this great land we call TNT, there's birds and bees, rivers and seas, pretty woman bringing man to their knees. Treasures of this blessed land we always neglect like ISO and pan. I find it so strange the way we arrange. Still this nation don't know how to change. To some change might just mean a new car, could mean less than $1. To most change have this nice scent we usually get from the government. You see, change is something we always say, but every time we change things remain the same way. Things keep getting worse and worse, so this is what I propose. Let's change the change for a better nation. Change the change for all foundations. Change the change so that we can say that this nation here came from quite down there. I say change the change within we school systems. Stop changing ministers and change what we teach them. But things won't change despite all we do if change doesn't start with you. Yeah. It's murders, killings galore. So much gunmen fighting needless war. I can't tell you stay, can't tell you go, cause this still the land we used to know. Homeless, every corner you meet, and they complimented by our dirty streets. Then we wonder why in our sister isle, why they don't like Trinis to come and spend time. Well, you see, it's much more than paving a whole road, and it's greater than fixing a lamp pole. Changes about the whole nation and how we are portrayed when the party done. Who set these standards in my TNT? Really wish somebody here could tell me. It's just the same thing again and again, like we leaders don't use the brain. So change the change within our country. Change the change so the whole world could see. Change the change for better future, so we don't have to depend on our next layer. I say change the change within we society, otherwise we have a bandit factory. But things won't change despite all we do if change doesn't start with you. Yeah.
let me start off by saying a very special good afternoon to you, the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. Let me say top of the afternoon to those of you viewing us right now on our Facebook page. Good afternoon to Jennifer Dorset, Sandra Watson. Good afternoon to you, Sandra. Hope you're having an awesome day today. Maria Lyons, where you at, girl? Top of the afternoon to you. Christine Edward Farrow, blessings and peace. How you doing today? Lisa King, Curtis Martin, how you doing? Top of the afternoon to Camicia Howard, to Sharon Watson, Joanne B. Thomas, Doreen Villafana, Lucille Phillips, good afternoon to you. Annette Reed, how you doing today? Annette Beard, my bad. Annette Beard, how you doing today? Nadia Lewis Dixon, hope you're having an awesome day. Remember, when you get in, it's quite simple. Like the video, share it live. Angela Joseph Richards and Paula Greenwich Trim, as well as Judith Peters. Good afternoon to you. Trevor, I see you on the inside. How you doing today, Trevor? Hope you're having an awesome day. I'm on YouTube right now, and my YouTube page is climbing. Thank you guys so much for joining me this afternoon. Top of the afternoon to Reformist TT Love. Good afternoon to Nigel Woodley, to Renee Lewis, to Kevin Williams, Leslie Cruikshanks. Good afternoon to Yvette, to Kent Flanders. Lord, good afternoon to you. Anthony Hamilton, Sean Charles, Anne-Marie Arthur, Rudy Trudy, Joan Williams, big up your wholesale spice. KB United, Akil, Same Dude, Michelle, Superwoman, Point Commander, Sharon, oh God, the whole team. All you know, all yourself. Have no fear, the Queen of Talk is here. And we have a lot of ground to cover today. Now, I was listening to the Juju Love show on my way to work and found the show extremely interesting, especially with the last caller they had on this segment. And I told Mr. Ruka downstairs, I said, Mr. Ruka, that caller made so much sense that I have to come to piggyback on him. Because when we sit down and really take a look at what is passing for governance in this country, one could only tell yourself that they're taking us for fools. Fools is not what I want to say, but fools is radio friendly, so we'll go with fools. I think our forefathers who drafted our Constitution did it from a place where they expected men and women of this country to have some moral and spiritual values. So everything isn't lettered to the T, and there was room for people to maneuver. But back then, they didn't step out of the line. They didn't go out of the boundaries. They stood within the gray area because of men's own moral and spiritual values. But what we're dealing with now is a new breed of politicians that have no morals, that is not spiritually inclined, and that come into the dance hall hustle. So you find what may have worked for us back then doesn't work for this bunch now. So in other words, they can get into office on the ticket of one party. When they reach in, they decide this party ain't working for me. I resign and I go on independent. And to turn around a few months after and say, I'm no longer independent again. This is my new party. But your new party is already inside the dance. Didn't have to go to the polls. Don't have a mandate. Never print a manifesto. Never face a ballot. But your party's plummeted to high office. You understand what's passing for politics in this country? Only want me to repeat it again in case you was closing your fridge down, you didn't hear me. Let me go again from the top. Our forefathers, when drafting our Constitution, left, Robert, close this door for me here and all the outside. Left room in the Constitution for men's own consciousness, their own morals to guard them. So you find that politicians from yesteryear did not step outside the gray area because their morals and spiritual values guided them. But this bunch of politicians where we are here, these Johnny come latelys looking for a hustle, don't have time with morals. They have no time with spiritual values. They don't give a damn about that. What name that? They don't care. So they are elected into office, or they elect themselves into office on one party ticket. And when it's convenient to them, they jump ship and they go on independent. And when that is convenient to them, they're no longer independent, they have a party. Launch their party without going to the polls, without the population vetting them. Don't know who financed them. Don't know whence they came. Don't have any information on them, but they would already be sitting in office. And that is passing for governance in this country. You know, politicians today wouldn't tell themselves, okay, so it's only right that we're going to open a new party. Let us declare our seats vacant as independents and contest the polls and give our new party a chance to strive. No, they're not thinking so. Because we allow them to do it. And today I want to take this program from a place of conscience. Come in, Mr. Ruka. Don't go too far. Call your name.
I'm
glad you're calling. I'm glad you're back. Hold on, I'm going to put you on the screen. Mr. Ruka, from a place of moral and spiritual values, I want to appeal to the population today. And you could guide me, because I know you have more experience than I do in the politics, because you've been around longer than I have.
All right.
And tell me if I am wrong when I say our forefathers allowed men to trust their conscience when making decisions in the public. So the Constitution left room for men to wiggle, but they did not, because their morals guided them. This batch that we're dealing with here, Mr. Ruka, this Johnny come lately, hustling batch, don't care about morals. They don't care about that. So they can come in on one party, decide this ain't working for me, and go on independent, resign, hold on to office. And then when it suits them, no, I don't want to be independent no more. I have a party. But our party already in office?
I think it's the first time in the history
that has ever happened.
I believe so.
Talk to the people now, man.
I believe so. You know what? I expect serious legal challenges coming out of this move. You see, the minute Mr. Augustine forms himself into a party and sits comfortably in the THA, I suspect that a constitutional motion is going to be formed. The THA Act needs to be revisited. We are in a desperately dangerous place, you know.
But who is going to guard the guards? I expected people to stand up the minute they went independent, and nobody said nothing.
Remember Mr. Duke said he was going to challenge the PDP when they call themselves independent. He said by January.
By January, he was campaigning in Port of Spain, so forget he.
And he's always threatening legal challenge. But now that they have formed, from the 5th, they're going to form themselves into a party, per se. We have to know for a fact if this is really legal, because it is the first time persons got themselves elected on one ticket, change a party,
that's right,
and go into and remain in governance under another party. The thing about it is that the Tobago House of Assembly does not speak specifically about party, it speaks about assemblymen.
And that is why they are wiggling the way. Because if you notice, right, we get them an inch with the independence. They take a yard. So God alone know what they might do next.
I can well imagine. I don't know, you know. It is really a terrible time for this.
So let me go again, Mr. Ruka. And we have a minute on the clock before the break. We don't know who funding this new party.
No. Well, we know who they want to help fund them. The 375 or the 350 that they're asking for is clearly an attempt for funding.
Not from where I sit in it. I hear the radio station time by, but let me not say too much. I don't have the authority to say anything. But we don't have, the public don't know who funding you. What is your mandate? What is your manifesto? What you're bringing to the table? But just so you could sit down.
Let me give you a piece of danger. Let me give you a piece of danger in some seconds. Kizelle Jackson said that she took Watson Duke. I'm just paraphrasing her. Right. This is not a statement of fact. This is just I remember.
Based on what she said.
Yeah,
right.
She took Watson Duke somewhere out of the jurisdiction to get financing. She said when he wanted financing, that carrier so way and that carrier so
but what was
dangerous.
The rules for that?
What
did they have to give back to the people who they went to?
Campaign finance reform.
Wow.
That is what we need.
You're lying with me today. We have to go fabric. We go fabric. We'll be back.
Change the change for all opposition. So next time they'll approve legislation. But things won't change despite all we do. If change doesn't start,
they're not necessarily the views of the management of The Street 919 FM.
Refresh and reflect on The Street 919 FM.
Councillor for Monrepo Nave Nigel Courtier presents Easter Monday Sport and Family Day, Monday 10th April at the Monrepo Recreational Grounds. Come join our 5K run. Kickoff time 5:30 a.m. Then watch as our match pass teams battle for victory. Take part in our Easter egg hunt, track and field, ring games, punch board, and a whole lot more fun events fit for the entire family. Also, be a part of our fitness burnout. Yes, trophies, medals, and cash prizes to be won. Food and drinks will be on sale. Bring your entire family and be a part of Councillor for Monrepo Navet, Mr. Nigel Courtier. Easter Monday Sport and Family Day, the 10th of April, 2023. For more information, call 610-2861.
Is your business experiencing the following symptoms? Not enough customers, no sales, slow cash flow. It's time for your business to be seen and heard by thousands of potential customers inside this new, exciting television and social media feature.
Welcome.
The 1020 with Junior K. Up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just for you. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
North Sea Restaurant and Bar brings to you their SOS special.
Season of seafood, boys!
Season of seafood. Dive into our delicious dishes and savor the flavors of the sea. Choose from a wide range of our gourmet dishes that suit every budget. Opening hours every Tuesday to Saturday, 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. Sunday, 11:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Meet us at number 3, Long Circular Road, St. James. Parking available and delivery is also available via Food Drop TT. For more information, call us at 242-7615.
From the beginning, the National Gas Company of Trinidad and Tobago has been focused on creating a sustainable future. For us, sustainability is not just a passion. It is a pledge to our planet that we will be mindful of our impact. It is a plan to help realize the potential of our people. It is a promise to our children that we are thinking of tomorrow. The National Gas Company of Trinidad and Tobago, pursuing sustainability at the forefront of energy.
The Port of Spain Shopping Complex Limited New City Mall presents an Easter extravaganza on Saturday, April 1st from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Kids, look out for the Easter Bunny mascot, face painting, and popcorn. Adults get 10% 50% off selected items. Plus, you can be the grand prize winner of a deep freezer. It's an Easter extravaganza at New City Mall on Saturday, April 1st. Happy Easter from the management, staff, and tenants at New City Mall.
Hey, fitness is not just about your body. It starts in your mind, by what you think and how you feel about yourself every day you're alive. If you want your body to be fit, you actually have to be also fit in your mind. Try fitness from a different point of view. If you're having struggles with weight, diet, sleeping, or even mental and emotional battles, the Vanity Fit training transforms your body and your mind. Remember, it all starts with what you think. For this amazing journey, contact the Vanity Fit at 463-2098 or email us at thevanityfit@gmail.com. That's DIVANITYFIT@gmail.com. For personal fitness training with a difference, contact the Vanity Fit today.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
All right, guys, we're back. Thank you so much for staying with us. Mr. Aruka really had to run, but I appreciate the few minutes he gave us. So you kind of get a gist of what we're discussing, right? So here's where I taken it today. I'm appealing to the moral and spiritual values of the citizenry. Forget the politicians. They're going to hell in a gasoline-soaked paper bag. And it's we have to live here. Our children have to live here. Some of our nation's children, almost 19,000 of them, sat the C exam today. Give them a few more years and they are the future leaders of tomorrow. If we allow this type of situation to happen, what are we leaving for them? Are we going to sit down and take what they are dishing out to us? Or are we going to speak out on the issue? Because you know why evil is allowed to flourish, right? Because good men do nothing. Good women say nothing. You get them an inch, they take a yard. We need to make up our mind here. It's either the tail wagging the dog or the dog wagging the damn tail. The lines are open. We are taking your calls. Feel free to send me your voice notes on our new voice note number. It is 466-5391. 466-5391. Or feel free to give us a call on 342-0081. That's 342-0081, 771-1791, or 466-5391. We literally sitting down here and allowing them to do what they like. Is the good people going to continue to say nothing? I go straight to the phone lines. Every line is lit. Caller, you live.
Aisha, well, good afternoon, PH. How are you, my dear?
How are you doing, darling?
Well, I really have to say, from listening to Sharon, yourself, and Julia Davy, I am convinced that really and truly the PNM is really the right alternative to run Trinidad and Tobago. Because I'm sorry to say, these other parties, especially in Tobago, these fellas don't have a clue what is going on, and they're just driving Tobago into the dust. And this is real bad. Let us forget about politics and stuff like that. But if we want to be realistic, we have to say that the PNM have the machinery, they have the understanding, and they have the know-how to run a country, because they have been doing it for a long time and they have the experience. We cannot afford to have OJTs on the job right now. And this what's going on with Farley and Watson and Giselle and Jackson and stuff like that. It is not good for Tobago. It is not good for Trinidad. And our international image is being affected very bad by the incompetence of some of these people who have taken charge of Tobago. So people, it coming probably from hearing it from me, but I am convinced, and I always knew that by just playing bad. I am convinced that the PNM is the only alternative right now to run Trinidad and Tobago. So Tobagonians, all they made a mistake, but when all you're voting again, all they have a next opportunity to deal with this mistake, clear this mistake off the slate, and, let us get our country going forward. Thank you, Aisha, for this opportunity.
Thank you so much, PH. The lines are open. We are taking your calls. I'm appealing to your moral and spiritual values this afternoon. What says thou on the type of politics that is currently running this country? Caller, you live?
Hi, good afternoon, Aisha.
How you doing, love?
My concern is, what about funding? Would the government recognize this new party to fund? I would like to know.
I want to go a step further, caller. Who is funding the new party? And what it is they want in return, because the persons who will belong to this new party will be in charge of the public purse. It's only when two lovers fall out the other day, we hear all who went Korea and Taiwan for money. And we don't even know what was the arrangements they made with those people who they went to for money. People don't get you nothing for something. People just get people thing for nothing. Look, caller, you live.
Aisha, good afternoon, Aisha. Aisha, good afternoon. What a very, very, very interesting topic today. I am 59 years old, and since I know myself in the politics, I know people care about themselves. We really need to be title of being called honorable then, right? Or they care about themselves, and you're so correct. Although they don't have nothing like spiritual and moral values in the Constitution, but we all know it have a God above, right? Within our heart. When we take our oath, on the Bible, so we're supposed to have an idea what it is going on. What is not in the Constitution, and how we have to care about ourselves. When I look at the PNM party, right, they always maintain that. They always maintain the spiritual and moral values then. And that is why Dr. Robinson then, nice, he had no choice but to say under moral and spiritual values we give it to the PNM. And all that have the UNC right now in an uproar and they get because of that. And now you're seeing today, Aisha, these young politicians now, when you look at them, most of them in the UNC is assistant lawyers. So they try to deal with the politics now from the law perspective then. I'm not realizing then is two entirely different something in politics and from law now it have a difference. Although the parliament is to pass laws, it should, but they are governed in that like daily courthouse and they fight in a case for somebody, Aisha. So I could say for the bottom of my heart, PNM is the only party to run this country. Because as I said before, we have been there for years before. We know how to do it. We're not perfect, but we are trying our best. And before I close, this is one of the hardest countries to run because there are a lot of different ethnic groups in this country. So I shall go program again, and thank you for taking my call.
Thank you so much, Lyndon Mack. Instead of staying on Facebook and throwing words, Lyndon Mack, call the program. You live in Tobago. And I am sure, Lyndon Mack, you are not comfortable with what is passing for governance in Tobago, Lyndon Mack. So instead of staying and pelting words on Facebook, Lyndon Mack, get in the dance. Let us have a discussion on it. Do you think it's morally right to come into politics and win in one party, resign from that party, go as an independent, and form a new party and end up with this new party in office today have not, without even facing a election or going to a polls? Is that morally right, Lyndon Mack? Let me see if you will take the high road and call in, Linda. Come in.
You go sunshine in the house. Aisha,
Well, when I hear that they're going to form a new party and they're going to have a new name and a color scheme, and then they're saying you have to pay $300 and something. Well, I ask myself, are they going to have a boxing ring too? I'm wondering to myself, where they keeping it? Magdalena too? Oh, well, I was here by the financial complex in Shore Park. I wonder how much they're paying to rent there to host the something. I sure these people and them don't have no moral authority. I sure these people and them spiritual and values gone through the window. Right? Because number one, you have a big pastor who's supposed to be leading the flock to righteousness. I don't know where is that. But Aisha, that cutting across. This party is a two party, eh? The forwards, which the goodly pastor is the leader of the forwards. That is why they pick Chrislyn Moore to be on the health board, because she handed it over to he. So she is still partly the leader, right? And then, because it's two of them, Mr. Niall George, who is the representative for Plymouth, and then all the rest of them was supposed to be PDP. So I don't know how come all of a sudden everybody gone independent. So let me check, was 14 of them. So it's supposed to be 11 dependent and 2 forwards. And then you leave out Watson Duke with PDP, if I counted right. But then again, we wait to see, because I think if they're forming a new party, color code, everything, it's supposed to be back to the polls. People cannot get pay, mass people cannot get their monies. The studying jazz, Easter is amongst us. Then October Carnival will be coming up, Heritage. Aisha, this is the worst. And Aisha and Miss Bernie cussing them up. You didn't see that one day? Look for the clip where Miss Bernie cussing them up. Aisha, girl, I looked on and listening, darling.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bagel. Thank you so much. I have no sympathy for nobody who put them there and want to cuss them after. Caller, you live?
Aisha,
Hi, good afternoon.
every time I call and talk about the PNM, I get cussed. So I'm going to talk about the PNM today. I want to ask you a question. And I would really like if your listeners and callers chime in on it, right? So you say you support the PNM, right, Aisha? This is known. This is known fact. You think you're a patriot?
Yes, I am a patriot.
Yeah, nice. You're going good. You took with gas. You think the UNC members are patriots?
No, I don't.
You don't think so? So you think PNM could be PNM are patriots and UNC are not?
I think I am a patriot. You never asked me about the party. I talking for myself.
Right, but you say the UNC is not patriots. How you know saying?
Right, the UNC people in patriots, but I am a patriot. I am.
Right. So you think, long as you that diehard PNM, not you, I talk about in general here now, right? Long as you that diehard PNM, you could be a patriot. And if it's that diehard UNC, you could be a patriot. You believe so?
You know what makes a patriot, caller, and I'm glad you raised the topic, so I don't want you to run nowhere while we talk, right?
Now I want to know it's so calm and talking.
Right, I'm glad you ain't buffing me today. I can't take the buff. I'm glad I ain't getting no buff today. Right?
Right.
Here's what makes a patriot. Somebody who see country over foolishness, whether it comes from the party they support or not. And I am saying to you, you are more likely to find those type of people, and I could be wrong, in the PNM than anywhere else, and I'll tell you why. History shows us that when the PNM people was not pleased with how Patrick Manning was operated, they brought Kamala Persad-Bissessar into government by giving her 2912. Were you aware of this?
Yes, I agree. Actually, I was not talking to a man about it. I agree.
Right. So
supporters don't go nowhere.
We talking.
The supporters vote out PNM.
No, the UNC supporters did not change their vote. It was PNM people that left PNM and voted for her.
Right. So the reason, you sound like you buffing me today.
I'm not buffing you at all. I'd never do that. We talking good. Right now, I know you can get your money, and a hungry man is a hungry man, so I'm not buffing you.
Right. And I got you know, I'm still engaged, but I come in different today. Because, you know, as I hit a nerve, because I say something when it was a man running at me. So, I come in calm today to talk and see if we really are patriots in this country. Because all I mentioned was a secret word with this here, and a man running at me. He said, he don't mind asking for more money, but don't say that secret word. So, I wouldn't say the secret word, I wouldn't call the secret word Dr. Rowley today now. For them to running at me. So, you believe in your heart they are patriots in the PNM more than the UNC, no problem. So if they are patriots in the UNC, in the PNM more than the UNC, why are your callers attacking people when they come to talk about the truth?
Okay, so you had to understand the dynamics of these callers, my callers. My callers just cuss me and all when I go in left. They are just a bunch of people who don't like stupidness. That is my callers. You come here, you have to come correct or don't come at all.
Oh, the truth is stupidness, Aisha Wells?
No, I'm not saying it's the truth. Remember when you call, today is the first day that you're talking, Carmen. All the time you just call and you just cuss.
No, I can correct you. But last time I called, I was talking, and because I said Dr. Rowley say he was money mountain every month, the man who driving the people truck running into me.
Don't know who driving the people truck, but okay.
Who rented in Barataria running on me because I said Dr. Rowley say
I don't know
who
rented in Barataria, but okay.
I don't know his name. I asked somebody running to me because I said Dr. Rowley say you owe him money. So I just asked him, how does a patriot? So my point is I want to discuss this if you could. Because I know it's a touchy thing in this program.
I'm glad because it ties into what I started off talking about. Our children have to live here.
That is why I came in. That is why I came in. Are there patriots who support? Are there really patriots in these political parties? And I
am allowing the conversation to happen.
Thank you for the time.
Because if we are true patriots, caller, if we are true patriots, we wouldn't watch the country going off a cliff and then try to pull it back, correct?
Right. Supposed to be there is a patriot. But
if we are not a patriot, we won't see people.
Listen, as soon as they call this program, and you don't talk nice about the PNM, and you bring up the wrongs, you are the worst thing in this program.
Sir, I want to tell you, all due respect to you, my callers just buff me and all. It's so just a bunch of people that don't like nonsense. They just trip off quick.
They said there's patriots and the country go better. So if we say something wrong, or PNM do something wrong today, let me talk about it now. Why we can't? Remember, it's nation building, we're trying to build a nation, So if we can talk, why we can't talk about it?
Of course we can talk about it, and we're talking about it today.
No, we talk about, I first talk about PNM again. I get people go and find out my real name and all kind of thing, but don't let them find, remember, I know them too. Who looking for my name and who going to find out about me? I find out the same thing politically too. So let them go ahead now, man, and
you see why they just come in and bash, you see?
Right. So they're going and find who calling and find out my name.
So caller, let me help you here. Don't throw no words for them, they ain't go throw no words for you.
I shall throw in words to whoever I want.
Well, alright, then when they attack you, don't cry foul.
I shall about go now. Let me go before I get riled up now, please. Right, enjoy your day. Thank you for the time. I will listen off here now.
No problem, caller. Thank you for calling and being very calm today. And hopefully nobody pick you up and rough you up today. All right, you made a very good contribution by asking about the Patriots thing, and I will allow the contribution to go forward. Caller, you live?
Aisha Wells.
Wall Street user Patriot?
Aisha Wells, I am the most patriotic Trinidadian they have who not living in Trinidad and Tobago. The most patriotic supporter of the PNM who not living in Trinidad and Tobago. More patriotic than many of them PNM people just call this radio program. And let me tell you why, Aisha Wells. You see, Aisha Wells, I want the PNM to be the best party in Trinidad and Tobago to run Trinidad and Tobago forever and ever and ever. Amen. That is what I want. However, I want, if the PNM is going wrong, I want to be able to tell the leaders of the PNM, listen, all you need to change this. For example, if we have a building sitting in Tumaka Claventil for 11 years, under the PNM, I should be able to come and tell the PNM that, listen, all you have to fix that. And that brethren from over there, brethren, go to the head of the class, I want to congratulate you, my brethren, and keep it. And I'm telling you, eventually, the PNM will pay you. Not like the other fella there from close to Aranguez who come and try to denigrate you, right? He's not interested in economic empowerment, economic development, economic inclusion, and access to capital for black people and black business. He wants to come and denigrate a brother who working hard, trying to survive. Right, brother? Don't let him, listen, Eleanor Roosevelt said, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Don't let that fella make you feel inferior. Continue to work hard, brethren, and you will get paid. And Aisha, let me say this, Aisha, I always say that PNM supporters are the most patriotic supporters of country in Trinidad and Tobago. I've said that over and over. And I, Wall Street, and let me tell people my name is Ansem Libon. I don't afraid to tell people my name. The person, the PSA woman, my name is Ansem Libon.
You know, the last time they find out your name, they call your university on your Wall Street. We have 40 seconds.
All right, now let me close with this. The UNC have no moral authority to uphold president change the constitution. They're like a platypus and an invertebrate. They have no gut, no stomach, and they have no spine. Aisha Wells, you look splendiferous today.
Wall Street, look, bye. Have a good one. People, we're going to take a break. Coming up at 5:15, we have a segment, a few minutes for College Mania. I'm going to give you some more information about that when we return. But I'm coming back with your phone calls. Don't go nowhere. We're just going for a break. And I'm coming directly back with your voice notes and phone calls.
Every corner you meet, and they're complimented by our dirty streets.
Expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Refresh and reflect on the Street 919 FM.
The board, management and tenants of the Port of Spain Shopping Complex Limited East Side Plaza presents an Easter celebration at the Plaza on Saturday, April 1st from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Bring the entire family and enjoy our Easter egg hunt, egg toss, egg painting, egg decorating, the bunny hop race, the egg and spoon race, and so much more fun games. Plus, look out for the Easter bunny mascot. And while you shop, you can win a 2-piece patio set. We invite you to come on down for a day of fun at the Port of Spain Shopping Complex, East Side Plaza, number 32 Charlotte Street in Port of Spain, the heart of the city. Happy Easter from the management, staff, and tenants at East Side Plaza.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
Every year, thousands of students make career choices at the secondary school level. Tertiary level students graduate and step out into the world of work. New businesses open and new types of jobs are created, while some workers leave jobs or switch careers. Is there data to guide persons when making these decisions? Happening over 3 months, the Ministry of Labour, in collaboration with Kyrie Consultants, will engage 2,000 private and state enterprise stakeholders from across industries in Trinidad and Tobago to administer the Ministry of Labour's Job Vacancy Survey for private sector and state enterprises. Who benefits from this survey? Everyone. Students, make informed career choices. Job seekers, find out in which field vacancies exist. Employers, use data for your recruitment and HR planning. Training organizations, use this data to tailor your program curriculum. Economists and government, plan and develop programs for training, development, and scholarships. Job Vacancy Survey 2023. Employment data for everyone. Working towards developing Trinidad and Tobago. This message brought to you by the Ministry of Labour and the Information Division, Government Communications.
Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy. Wow. Here at Oni Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud. Wow. Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago, taking you further.
Do you want to invest, but think you don't have enough money, or you simply don't know how to? Well, today you have your answer. Lend Capital Certificates offers a package that helps you build your wealth while investing and earning interest. To find out more about this package, you can visit our website at lendcapital.com. You can also call or WhatsApp 324-LEN for more information about the Each One Help One package. And remember, at Lend Capital Certificates, it's all about you.
Hi, I'm Valentine Garcia.
And I'm Nikki Garcia.
Please join us on the Final Hour broadcast every Thursday at 9 a.m. on the Street 919 FM radio.
Every week, we will journey into the amazing Word of God. So please join us.
See you then.
The Port of Spain Shopping Complex Limited New City Mall presents an Easter extravaganza on Saturday, April 1st from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Kids, look out for the Easter Bunny mascot, face painting, and popcorn. Adults get 10% off selected items. Plus, you can be the grand prize winner of a deep freezer. It's an Easter extravaganza at New City Mall on Saturday, April 1st. Happy Easter from the management, staff, and tenants at New City Mall.
Share the Lodge. live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Who set these standards in my TNT? Really wish somebody here could tell me. It's just the same thing again and again, like we leaders don't use the brain. So change the change within our country. Change the change so the whole world could see. Change the change for better future, so we don't have to depend on our next mayor.
All right, guys, we are back. Thank you so much for staying with us. Remember, at 5:15 we go live with College Mania. Until then, I take your calls. Feel free to call me. Feel free to get in. Let me start back the ball rolling. Yeah, let's see who's on the outside. Caller, you live.
Hi, sister. Good afternoon. Is it I hear you make a statement about Amanda just now who hasn't called for a very long time. What's his name again?
Wall Street?
No, not Wall Street. Before Wall Street, but 2-3 callers before Wall Street. A man who was making noise about the PNM the other day. Leave and join Mighty K. Go on UNC. What you call him just now?
Lyndon Mack?
Nah, man. A man before that. Man ain't called, not Wall Street, COP. No, I can't remember his name. He ain't called for a long time. All of a sudden, the PNM is a good party for him.
Oh, you talking about, what's his name, boy? PH?
PH. Ah, you hit the nail on the head. You remember PH that just changed political party? He's also a comedian. So today, it is very strange and powerful to hear him come to tell us that the UNC has no moral and spiritual values. But you know something? The man who living under the PH and who considers himself a professor. Until I see that some way, I'll leave it at that. So, he called to give your manager kudos. But the manager wants to know what is considered a patriot. Well, manager, let me tell you what's a patriot. A patriot is a person who doesn't see the swearing of a president as a puppet and being used and understand this is about the nation, whether you like she or not, whether she's a puppet or not. This is about showing the nation about our democracy. So you will show up. That is what is considered being a patriot, right? So you know, COP, Wall Street called to tell you what a good contribution he made. But at the end of Wall Street's contribution, Wall Street opposed him. For Wall Street is telling him that the PNM is the better party. And when you listen to that gentleman who have the problem from over, he has a problem with the PNM. So if you're saying that this man makes good contribution, and when you're done, you turn around and beat his contribution to tell me the PNM ain't good. When he called to find out what is a patriot, and you just outlined it, that there are no patriot in the UNC and for everybody. No, people attack you based on your statement, and you was going down the same road again because it sounds like you have a great problem with the PNM. And you want to know what is a patriot? Well, we are patriot that call this radio because you ever go on. Whenever we call and comment on you, we don't call to bash you. We call with facts on the statement that you all put out there. We call to correct that. Unlike when you all call only on a personal agenda for whose son, who mother, who living in Aranguez. Right. So when I don't make my contribution, then I will start to tap all your level of stupidity. Enjoy your evening, sister.
Yes, Barataria is not a normal caller. Barataria is a warrior. You know, Kingsley like to say, go down in the mud. Barataria ain't afraid to go in the mud and things. So that's why there's breaks for when people come in here, because Barataria is a man that's go. He's go down in the mud. He's go when he had to go.
Aisha, good afternoon, Aisha, and good afternoon to 91.9 IWER George and family workers. Good afternoon. Now, yesterday afternoon, my contribution on your radio station made me have to send a next contribution today. I asked a question. This is a question for politicians and the close friends, like people like Barataria, But he's a close friend of a politician, it looked like. From 2015 to today, is there any part or any alleged corruption or anything that people, the authorities, could have themselves been investigated for? Any mismanagement, any part of the PNM, any squandermania, anything that is worthy of voting a government out? Is anything like that is part in this country right now with this administration? I want the PNM supporters to answer that. Dr. Rowley will like all to answer questions like that because he might check himself before he wreck himself in politics. You understand? Because the way you all are singing, like everything is squeaky clean. Remember, I don't know how old some of you all is, but remember 86, check from 86 to today. When the PNM finished with here in 86, we end up straight in the arms of the IMF. It's because of corruption and theft and squandermania. I want to know if Inbert and Stuart Young is very above board with the expenditure of this money of Trinidad and Tobago. Only respond to that for me. Please, just respond for that. Don't let all your callers and them feel bad, and don't let your supporters turn away from you, because your supporters out here are talking about the corruption, alleged corruption in the PNM right now. They say it is worse, but it seems like you all don't know that. I'm listening.
And how we are portrayed when the party done.
We take a few more calls. Remember, at 5:15, I have a few minutes discussions with College Mania. Caller, you live.
Aisha,
yeah?
we don't want to come out. Where you come out from? Let me tell him. At 70 going in 71. I run PNM since I'm 4 years old. And I never leave them yet. Party Group 11, but this is Donald Granado. You should keep in mind mother and father house in Lapantel. And let it leave PNM alone. If we want to be sycophants, we have it democratic rights. 100%. MOP, MYOB, mind your own business. Okay, right.
Lyndon Mark, the lines are open for you to call.
IWER manager, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Aisha Wells. Good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago. The reason why you cannot talk about PNM business, IWER manager, is because the leader of the party say, if you put PNM business into the public, he's going to kill you politically. So when you see these guys coming to attack you, that was an instruction they get by the leader. He tell the PNM supporters, you notice I ain't call them no bad name, eh? He tell the PNM supporters, anybody talking PNM bad, kill them politically. Don't care how whether they right or wrong, just kill them, bury them. That's what the leader tell them. And I see Tobago rainfall come out. I know she come out from a long time a year. She hide Tobago rainfall. You not no sunshine. You're a PNM Trinidadian living in Tobago. Because all you could do is talk Tobago business in a negative way. And all the things that happen in Tobago that is good, you don't come and talk about it at all, but you in Tobago rainfall. You not no sunshine. And Aisha Wells, I want to tell the IWER manager that Bataria don't rent a truck. Bataria have a truck. Over 10 years now it break down. He buy it from an Indian. That's why he do like them. He buy it from and it break down. It don't work. And the check he get from the government is not enough to bring it. Imagine 10 years you get a check from the government to talk on the radio. And you can't fix that truck here. 10 years. And people coming in 1 year in the PNM and getting 20 million. And they don't call the radio. Bataria, you're sick, boy.
But Brooklyn, you ate a Congo pepper. Well, you went from dealing with Tobago sunshine to Barataria. So, look, people, I'm getting ready to do my segment with College Mania. Don't go nowhere. I have a lot of voice notes and phone calls to take directly after. I know a lot of you trying to get in. Hopefully, Lyndon Mack could get in while I clear up the lines. I see you calling, Lyndon Mack. Lyndon Mack, I see in your calling. Try and call us directly after we come out of our College Mania segment. We'll be back.
If you can look as far as I see Within this great land we call TNT. There's birds and bees, rivers and seas. Pretty woman bringing man to their knees. Treasures of this blessed land we always neglect like ISO and pan. I find it so strange the way we arrange. Still this nation don't know how to change. To some change by just mean a new cow could mean less than $1. To most change have this nice scent we usually get from the government. You see, change is something we always say, but every time we change, things remain the same way. Things keep getting worse and worse, so this is what I propose. Let's change the change for a better nation. Change the change for all foundations. Change the change so that we could say that this nation here came from quite down there. I say change the change within the school systems. Stop changing ministers.
All right, people, thank you so much for staying with us. We are inside our segment with College Mania. I want to say a very special good afternoon to their representative on the line with me. Tell Trinidad and Tobago who they're talking with.
Hi, pleasant good afternoon to you. My name is Ms. LaShawn Alexander. I'm the sales manager for College Mania TV Limited.
How you doing, LaShawn?
I'm fine, thank you, Aisha. And how are you?
I am well. Tell Trinidad and Tobago what College Mania is all about.
Okay, so here's a short synopsis of College Mania TV Limited. We started as a university-based television show, but has since evolved in a production and advertising company. We build and create radio commercials, television features, shows, and commercials.
Excellent indeed. So just to kind of get the public engaged in it, they can be a small, medium, or large business and come to you, College Mania, as a company and say, listen, this is my company. How could you market me, correct?
Yes. So basically, we have different type of packages to suit everyone's needs. Today, I'm going to speak briefly on the 1020 package. So basically, College Mania is pleased to present you with an opportunity to be part of 1020 marketing and advertising promotion. This new exciting features takes the form of a 1-minute video that allows a business to playfully express 10 different reasons in 20 seconds why a customer should purchase their items. This video will also be filmed, edited, and then broadcast on television multiple times daily for an entire month. You can't go wrong with that. It will also be heavily promoted.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yes. It will also be heavily promoted on social media as well.
So persons are asking me which TV channel that they're going to be aired on.
Okay, so you can see us on both Synergy and Temple Networks for an entire month. And this advertisement will be shown 6 times daily, Aisha.
Okay, awesome. Question. Do you have packages to suit any type of budget? Why I'm asking is because we have small businesses here that's interested, but they're thinking that maybe it's a pound and a crown to get this package.
Well, we have packages starting from as low as $1,000 and upwards. As we speak, we have an audio and commercial package just for $1,500, where you get an audio and videography commercial to advertise your business so the public can tap in and see the type of services that you provide.
Oh, so you mean you're going to come to me? Let's just say I have a business. It's a mini mart. You're going to come to me. You're going to do all the filming. You're going to do whatever you need to do, and then you do your own production, and the next time I turn around, I'm on TV.
Yes. Most definitely. You will be on TV within 24 hours or within 48 hours.
So persons are asking, what is the length of the ad? Could you tell us the length the ad would be?
Okay, so basically our ads will run between a minute or two for the most promoted. It depends on the type of services that you are offering. So for instance, if it is that you have, let's say, pepper, you're marketing your pepper sauce. Okay, our ad basically will run within a minute's time.
Understand. I'm also being asked, could they change their ad during the month, or is it one ad that's going to run for the entire month?
Okay, so individuals have an option where it is that they can change their ads. If it is that they don't want to advertise their pepper sauce, they could feel free to market their other products that they want consumers to be alert of. So we have the privilege of, taking notes, the request of what our clients want us to provide for them where our services are concerned, and it can be done.
Okay, good. I'm also being asked, do you come and do a quotation before going on air? Some people would like you to come and sit down, talk to them, give them a little bit of idea. Is that something that you guys do?
Yes, we can do that. You can feel free to contact us at 313-4215, or if you want, we can come and visit your place of business, and we can have a conversation and move forward from then and there.
Since I'm asking, as it relates to advertising on Tempo, is that shown outside of Trinidad?
Yes. So within doing so, you not only have the local exposure, but you'll also have the regional exposure as well. And I must say, internationally, we have viewers outside of the Caribbean that tends to look at Tempo networks.
Okay,
so
they
you're getting
also
a
have
good bargain for your money.
Yeah, they also have an opportunity to tap into a regional market then.
Yes.
Being asked about contracts, any contracts, is it a month-to-month arrangement? How long is it for?
Okay, so as I mentioned, the 2020 package, this is going for an entire month. So it will be at a particular cost per month. If it is that you want to continue business with us, you can feel free to do so up to 6 months, a year, etc. We have a 2 weeks pack. We have a 2 week period as well, where we even have a Tempo Network package where we would come and conduct an interview with the said client. We would highlight their services. We would even, speak to marketing reps, etc., and ask them how it is that they came about with this type of business, right? Because the market's already saturated with, let's say, clothing, a lot of clothing store. And we would want to find out what makes your business so special other than the other competitors.
That way I'll be able to tell my story. Well, my business started in the pandemic and I decided I want to try something new. And so people are going to be hearing from me, the owner, the creator of the product, the brand.
Yes, quite correct.
Interesting indeed.
Yes. So I must say, we have different packages at this time. So as I previously mentioned, we have a special with both the audio and videography package at the cost of $1,500. This is going on from now till the 14th of April. And presently we have a special promotion whereby you get 20% off if you book between March 22nd, which was last week Wednesday, until this coming Friday, March 31st.
Okay, great. And they just have to say they heard it on this program?
Yes, most definitely. Where else would you hear this?
Excellent. Give them the numbers again.
So it's 313-4215 or 764-3378. You can feel free to contact us on WhatsApp. You can call us on regular calls, and you can follow us on IG, LaShawn _Alexander 34 or Junior K 94.
Okay, good. I'm also being asked if you're an artist or an entertainer instead of a business, could they use the same package to promote their music?
Yes, they can. It's applicable for anyone.
Okay, so it's not limited to business. They can also, once you're an artist, a songwriter, you can showcase what you have to showcase within the same package, no restrictions?
No, they can do so. They can freely do so. And if they want the same numbers that I had just read, they can feel free to contact us, and we will be able to provide more information for them.
They asked me to let you repeat the numbers slowly. They say you're saying it too fast, and we literally have 2 minutes on the clock, so I'll take your closing comments thereafter. Go ahead.
Okay, so it's 313-4215 or 764-3378.
Okay, great. So we're getting ready to take your closing comments. Go ahead again. Just recap for the public who is College Mania very briefly, and of course tell them about the package that you have for the month of March.
Okay, so College Mania has started as a university-based television show, but has since evolved into a production and advertising company. We build and create radio commercials, television features, shows, and commercials. And the package that we have presently going on is the 2020 package, where it's marketable advertising promotion. This new exciting feature takes the form of a 1-minute video that allows a business to playfully express 10 different reasons in 20 seconds why a customer should purchase their items. This video will be filmed, edited, then broadcasted on television multiple times daily for an entire month. It will also be heavily promoted on social media.
Great, and packages start as low as $1,000, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Good.
From $1,000, and not cutting across. From now till April 14th, we will provide them with an audio commercial and video commercial for just $1,500.
Tobago as well, because I have some Tobago people here saying that they have Bennett Ball and a couple of things they want to advertise. How could Tobagonians partake in this?
Okay, so the same number that I just related, they can feel free to contact us. Again, I will repeat myself at 313-4215 or 764-3378.
All right, good. So we just have 40 seconds. Sean, thank you so much for talking with me today. Look forward to hearing from you again next week, Wednesday.
Thank you so much, Aisha. It has been my pleasure. And as the ad rightfully says, it's affordable, effective, and fun. Thank you for having College Mania TV Limited.
Thank you so much for choosing us.
You're most welcome. Bye.
Guys, we have 10 seconds on the clock. We're going to pause for the Royal Castle feature. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we go back to the voice notes and the calls. Yeah, it is 5:27 in the nation.
Street919fm.com, the official station that defends the nation.
What goes in is a local something that makes it all taste better. It's the flavor of our culture. Come from here, come from there, and everywhere. It's a special flavor that's made us savor at the Royal Castle. Welcome the Royal Castle. Royal Castle. Flavor to the bone. Royal Castle. Taste the very own. Royal Castle is the local something that makes it all taste better. Taste the unique flavor of our culture at Royal Castle.
Thinking of what to have for lunch or dinner? Here's a meal tip from Royal Castle. If you're on the go and want something easy to eat, try Royal Castle's Golden Chicken Nuggets. Enjoy these golden, tender, and tasty bite-sized treats of 10 pieces of nuggets, one side, and a 16-ounce drinks with your choice of honey mustard or barbecue sauce. And not forgetting the kids, the castle has a kids nugget combo too, of 4 pieces of nuggets, one side, and a 16-ounce drink, and our nuggets are made with the same delicious local flavors that we're famous for. It's the Royal Castle Golden Chicken Nuggets, or culture, or taste. This meal tip was brought to you by Royal Castle, or culture, or taste.
This season of Lent, get more options from Royal Castle with their 3 tasty meal specials. Meals made with the freshest fish, seasoned with the Castle's appetizing Trini ingredients and cooked to golden perfection. Choose from the fish combo, 2 succulent pieces of fish, one side and a 16-ounce soft drink, or the fish sandwich combo of a tender, tasty sandwich, one side and a 16-ounce soft drink, or even a flavorful veggie combo option of a sandwich, a side and a 16-ounce soft drink. Get more options from Royal Castle, our culture, our taste for Lent.
Dealing with current issues in society.
If we could only get, as I've said repeatedly, the sort of attitude that the population as a whole has to the entire carnival celebrations, if you could have that throughout the year, Trinidad and Tobago would be the richest country in the world.
The official station that defends the nation. The Street 91 FM.
Government, you see, change is something we always say, but every time we change things we make.
Feel it in the air from the time I wake. Spirits come alive when we celebrate. What we bring to life don't happen every day. It's a kind of high that they can replicate. This stage is we own. This place is we
Refresh and reflect on the Street 919 FM.
The board, management and tenants of the Port of Spain Shopping Complex Limited East Side Plaza presents an Easter celebration at the Plaza on Saturday, April 1st from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Bring the entire family and enjoy our Easter egg hunt, egg toss, egg painting, egg decorating, the bunny hop race, the egg and spoon race, and so much more fun games. Plus, look out for the Easter Bunny mascot. And while you shop, you can win a 2-piece patio set. We invite you to come on down for a day of fun at the Port of Spain Shopping Complex, East Side Plaza, number 32 Charlotte Street in Port of Spain, the heart of the city. Happy Easter from the management, staff and tenants at East Side Plaza.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
Maracas Bacon Shack now serves up our signature flavor at 3 locations: Port of Spain, Point Fortin, and Tobago. Taste mouth-watering shark, kingfish, and shrimp smothered in our delectable sauces. Add baked, aloo pie, or fries for a perfect meal. Follow us at Taste Maracas on social media so you don't miss all the delicious details. Need catering? No problem. Email us at tastemaracas@gmail.com with your details. Taste Maracas. Serve you soon.
Is your business experiencing the following symptoms? Not enough customers, no sales, slow cash flow. It's time for your business to be seen and heard by thousands of potential customers inside this new, exciting television and social media feature.
Welcome.
The 1020 with Junior K. Up for this exciting challenge and confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just for you. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Councillor for Monrepo Nave Nigel Courtier presents Easter Monday Sport and Family Day, Monday 10th April at the Monrepo Recreational Grounds. Come join our 5K run. Kickoff time 5:30 a.m. Then watch as our match pass teams battle for victory. Take part in our Easter egg hunt, track and field, ring games, punch board, and a whole lot more fun events fit for the entire family. Also, be a part of our fitness burnout. Yes! Trophies, medals, and cash prizes to be won. Food and drinks will be on sale. Bring your entire family and be a part of Councillor for Monrepo Navet, Mr. Nigel Courtier. Easter Monday Sport and Family Day, the 10th of April, 2023. For more information, call 610-2861. Tune in to The Street 919 FM every Friday from 9:15 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. with Kingdom Health Services, situated at number 125 to 186 Eastern Main Road in Tunapuna. For the program, Health and Healing, merging the old with the new, with Mr. Brent Diet. For more information, call 318-7471 or 484-0141 or 360-4100. It's all about Kingdom Health Services on The Street 919 FM.
This is the voice of Tuesday, Seventh-day Adventist. We are preaching Emergency Alert broadcast, which is from the Tuesday Seventh-day Adventist Church. We will be featuring voices of brethren from different parts of the world, preaching the gospel, preaching prophecy as it relates to current events and the ending of the world. Listen to us on 91.9 FM every Sunday from 9:05 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Sundays. May God bless you as you learn the truth. In Jesus' name, amen.
The Port of Spain Shopping Complex Limited New City Mall presents an Easter extravaganza on Saturday, April 1st from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Kids, look out for the Easter Bunny mascot, face painting, and popcorn. Adults get 10% off selected items. Plus, you can be the grand prize winner of a deep freezer. It's an Easter extravaganza at New City Mall on Saturday, April 1st. Happy Easter from the management, staff, and tenants at New City Mall.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
All right, people, we are back. Thank you so much for staying with us. It is 38 minutes after the hour of 5 o'clock. I want to go back to your voice notes and your calls. I know a lot of you have been trying to get in. A lot of people have things to say. So, let's go right back to your voice note and your call. Caller, you live.
Hi, Joel.
Hi, Mommy.
Good afternoon to you, my Gary.
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Hi, Joel. It makes us today 42 years since our first Prime Minister passed.
It's today.
Yes, Eric Williams. Hello?
I didn't realize it was 42 years.
29th of March. Remember now?
Yes, yes.
Right, yes. 42 years, you know. May him continue to fly high.
That's right.
I heard a caller earlier on. What is a patriot?
Yes, he's a patriot.
That not the man who blasted this week on the radio.
You hear how nice he behaving now, Mommy?
Yeah, and what you do and how much caller this and caller that and he want money. If he I just listen to him and I shake me and say no more. But I know that Tobago will have to go back to the poll. Right? That is no maybe. They have to. Because they notice that Mr. Farley going to form his own party now. Get it? And
I can't understand how could he do that and the party didn't contest an election but will be in office. It's weird.
Well, apparently when he formed his new name, then he might probably decide to go back to the poll after.
Mommy, all we could do is wait and see.
Huh?
All we could do is wait and see.
Listen to me. Aisha, if you're going to Express House and ask them for the picture the first time Keith Christopher Rowley represent the people of Diego Martin West, you must see me front line on Express. Yeah? This is where so much years. And you see, I've learned a lot from Dr. Rowley. And anytime I see Dr. Rowley watch these two young men, you remember Dr. Rowley started to smile in the beginning, right?
He was very much smiling.
Right, thank you. It was a message you were sending to people, right? Two man rat can live in one hole. Don't you agree with me?
Totally, Mommy. Totally.
Okay, my darling. How are my boys and they all right?
Your boys said I see it today.
Well, I'm not going to ask that.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
Proud. My granddaughter said it was all right. What she said, one of the math gave her kind of little problem. And then
That
she
give
said,
everybody a problem. I hear the same
yeah, she
story.
said, Granny, and I focus, and I think I get it right. She goes to Newton Girls there, right? She said, yes. She said, Granny. She said, but it was easy. You know, let's wait and see.
Let's wait and see.
With my boy sit, you know, Aisha, honest to God.
Well, listen, them children get so big, eh?
Yes. Well, you only one have to sit now with your girl.
Oh, yes.
And she still have a little years to go
Yeah,
still.
sometime.
Yeah, okay, my darling.
All the best.
Aisha, you know, black man calling in on the program and coming down on black people, so boy. You're not hearing the Indians coming down on Basdev Pandey or Kamala Prasad business. If the oh gosh boy, my black people so they're coming down on the government, they're coming down on the Prime Minister. Wow, you're not hearing the Indian going on so with Kamala Prasad business.
Caller, you live?
Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. You hear me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Lyndon Mack, welcome.
All right, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
You see, you can't say I have not called your program, but go ahead.
So, Lyndon Mack, I saw you making some comments on the chat, and I asked you to call in because you were talking from a place of being a Tobagonian and we don't understand the act and we don't know what is happening. So I'm tempted to find out exactly what you're referring to.
Aisha, Westminster politics. Yes? You know that elections are based on voting. It never happens merely from the avenue of party. Would you agree?
Well, yes.
All right, okay, good. Have you ever read the Tobago House of Assembly Act?
No, I've never read it.
All right, great. So I think literally if we are going to now educate your public, of your listeners, the first thing we were supposed to do is refer to the act that deals with assemblymen and how they are appointed, etc., etc. Agree?
Agreed.
You know me as a quality man. Me ain't coming here to directly give you no basa. Act directly for the act of the Tobago House of Assembly Act, which literally deals with persons getting into office. You remember you are dealing with two different sets of what you call morals and ethics. These are not persons who directly follow one specific code and order. This is why literally they have not gotten out of office, and you cannot see not even your own PNM in Tobago who can get up and say, we demand a fresh election.
So, but what happened to moral and ethics, Lyndon Mark?
What? Sorry?
What happened to moral and ethics? It's morally wrong what they're doing, and you come in here to justify it by telling me the act give them room to do it?
You know, I love the fact that you are saying it's morally wrong. And you know what? I hear your opinion on it. Aisha, you know what's my issue with you, my sister? Many times you are having these programs, is that when it is morally and ethically wrong, even in your own party, literally, I do not hear you, I do not hear your callers coming out and speaking out against the real issues. If it's not maybe for one person in that East-West corridor, maybe named Twiggy, if that's her name, that's probably one out of many. But how many of you in that same party where you are claiming patriotism
so because
speak out against the wrong
PNM,
thing that is happening?
May have done something. It's okay for them to do it because PNM did it first. Is a tit-for-tat politics you want to play, Lyndon Mark?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying literally that you are saying it is morally wrong. And we can sit here this afternoon and we will have a difference of opinion. You have to go back to the Constitution. And this is what I'm saying. Before you are there having a conversation where your listeners do not know the basis of the act, maybe it will do well for educational purposes. If you understand,
our conversation didn't start from the basis of the act. You know, we was asking people to morally and spiritually give their opinion on the issue. I didn't go to the act because I'm not living in Tobago. I didn't find it necessary to take it from that place. We were talking from a place of morals. How could you come into the politics in one party, resign, go independent, form a party, and the party end up to be the leading party and never face the polls? Come on, Lyndon Mark, wrong is wrong.
All right, very good. Let me answer your question now so that you can be able to have a deep understanding. The person who was responsible for drafting the legislation into office literally accounted to Tobagonians so that they can have an understanding of how the act forms. Do you know who that person is?
A.N.R. Robinson?
No, Hotroy Charles.
Okay, great.
So what you need to do, what I would advise you to do, is what if anybody who wants to understand the Tobago framework of the Constitution, you go to that man. The Constitution was never built around the avenue of party. What has happened over the space of 20 years is that we have followed into a style of Westminster politics because that is how you go to get votes. And what would have happened is that Tobago would have went ahead to form parties in order to win votes. You will never see anywhere in the history of Tobago. Maybe, let me just say, the only person who probably would have done that would have been Watson when he went as an independent, ran as an independent, would have gotten one seat or two seats as an independent. I can't remember, I don't have the history in front of me. And that is the record of the history. But you will never find in Tobago's history where men would have run as independents. So what the framework literally provides for independent individuals to run for the Avenue of Tobago. But it has not found and built on the principles of a party. Remember, Tobago literally would have been...
So why then create a party and run under a party? Why didn't just remain as independents?
Well, this is something you'll probably have to take up with those who are running.
So you understand how foolish that sounds, right, Linda? You understand how foolish that sounds? The only vehicle to get them into politics is via a party.
Well, and you don't hear me disagreeing with you now. You heard me said literally that what have happened in Tobago is that they would have went ahead through Westminster politics to form parties in order to win. It does not state, and it does not mean that if the independents that are there now that are running, if they decide to go ahead as independents, they may not win. I don't know. I have to look at that. But I'm saying that to say for callers who are directly making comments and things and are not understanding the avenue of the Constitution and the Act is the reason why we are losing Aisha. I want you to understand that. Because even whilst we are talking this, there are so many problems right now that are currently, and let me draw your attention to Trinidad right now, okay? Because you have a government that is currently in office, yes? You have an AG, an Attorney General, who represents and supposed to represent the people of Trinidad and Tobago, and they are one of the most corrupted offices in the land. But you will not speak these things because you know why? Our own people who love to claim African, they will never see the ills of their country, even why it is going below the table.
Look how quick you broad brush the issue of moral and spiritual values than the
well,
bunch
it's
of
no, darling. You
brought
this. You said you'd be talking morals, right?
Carry me over to Trinidad politics. We talking about Tobago. We talking about that, but you want to carry me to Trinidad to talk about the
we're talking about the avenue of morals because you're saying if it is morally and ethically wrong for a party to do that. And I'm saying, if you are saying...
what all you get, all you buy wholesale. And I don't want to hear you on Facebook quarreling about it 2 and 3 months from now.
Yeah. You know, the issue about buying and wholesale is that we are having that problem right now under your current government. But the problem why African people will never see what is happening to them is because one man sitting down inside there and telling people X, Y, Z. No. When African people can recognize their own problems and we can recognize that we are at fault for our problems, we will get up as people who claim patriotism and get up and fight for what is right in the country. Let me ask you a question since we're talking moral and ethics. Why it is literally the people who love to ball PNM people could sit down and watch ministers in your own parliament vie for contracts and can get contracts, but your Attorney General cannot directly go and do the investigation to understand how they are getting that contract. You don't know that is moral and ethically wrong for a minister of parliament to vie for the public purse to be getting and awarding contracts, whether it's through him or it's through his wife. You don't know that?
Share and call people names too.
All right. I hope you, when you are discussing these things, these are the things you must discuss. How is it morally and ethically right? And what I'm saying is, you will never discuss these things because when it is time for we as people to get up and speak about the issues and that fixes and creates problems for our country, we do not do it. And let me say this to you right now, Isha. One of the main issues that are currently happening right now, the RIC, the same people who are coming to tell African people that you have to pay more for your lights and your water rates. Where are the African people now who are so about patriotism? But no, the same government who make sure and put their people into a commission. Let me speak to you on corruption. Put them into office to directly claim that they're going to do negotiation and whatever are the same people who would have probably before represent the interests of party. That's corruption, Aisha. This is why your commissions can't go anywhere.
Lyndon, I have a minute before a break. A minute before a break. Thank you so
Tell me.
much. We're going to take that break. So, people...
Right, darling.
All right, Lyndon, all the best. I am inclined to say they like it so. Because when faced with the issues of morals, and he's agreeing with me that it may be morally wrong, but guess what? The act doesn't say anything about parties, so they could go ahead and do it. And because they could go ahead and do it, because P&M may have done this, and that. And that's why we in the condition we in. Lyndon, you're right. I never really THA act. I need to mind my business and stay out of Tobagonians' business. And whatever all you get, all you take. Whatever all you get, all you take. 1 minute before a break, guys. When we come right back, we go back to your phone calls and play your voice notes. And to let all you know, Tabakit is being threatened. Tabakit is being threatened for his stand on being independent. Persons are threatening Tabakit. He's getting prank calls and unknown messages. And he's going to be giving the radio station a rest for a while, and I felt it necessary to condemn those who are threatening Tabakit. Tabakit has a right to share his own views and opinions without people coming after him. Like how they did that poor pundit outside the Congress UNC had the other day. They bully the pundit and now they're bullying Tabakit. Caller, we're going to go for a break. We'll be right back.
For those who don't know how to arrange or what I might mean by change, it means restructure what is regular.
Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, 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 no. Look where we reach again. End up in a party in the streets again. Even though I never wanna cheat, it's 1,000 man and 1,000 girl. I wanna jam on. Look where we reach, you know. Hey, why we bringing sun up to the beach, you know. Just let the relationship breathe. I is not your man, you is not my girl. Until we reach so you could follow your want and never wanna follow I like it. And if you feel to wine on everybody inside it. Like yourself, like yourself, like yourself. So you could follow your want and never wanna follow I like it. And if you feel to wine on everybody inside it. Like yourself, like yourself, like yourself. Until the party done to wine. So don't come and try to interrupt me vibe. Even if I wind down rude with our next man, you will have to get no shade. The thing is happen when we party hard. I ain't trying to stop you from your plan at all. Look at bumper, I ready to jam. I ain't looking for y'all, but you do what you want. So when you're ready, you could follow your want and never wanna follow I like it. And if you feel to wine on everybody inside it. Like yourself, like yourself, like yourself. So you could follow your want and never wanna follow I like it. And if you feel to wine on everybody inside it. Like yourself, like yourself, like yourself. Until the party done. Why don't try to run the line? And you don't try to stop me vibes, oh no. You do what you want, I do what I like.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919.
Refresh and reflect on the Street 919 FM.
The board, management and tenants of the Port of Spain Shopping Complex Limited East Side Plaza presents an Easter celebration at the Plaza on Saturday, April 1st from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Bring the entire family and enjoy our Easter egg hunt, egg toss, egg painting, egg decorating, the bunny hop race, the egg and spoon race, and so much more fun games. Plus, look out for the Easter Bunny mascot. And while you shop, you can win a 2-piece patio set. We invite you to come on down for a day of fun at the Port of Spain Shopping Complex, East Side Plaza, number 32 Charlotte Street in Port of Spain, the heart of the city. Happy Easter.
Easter from the management, staff, and tenants at East Side Plaza.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
Job Optimum Health and Wellness. Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? Get your Bioplasma Diagnostic Full Body Scan. Examines all of your organs in a single session. 95% accuracy. It's painless, non-invasive, and affordable. Call Pastor Job at 350-2628, 767-1031, or 275-6300. Sick and tired of being sick and tired? Get your Bioplasma Diagnostic Full Body Scan at Job Optimum Health and Wellness.
This season of Lent, get more options from Royal Castle with their 3 tasty meal specials. Meals made with the freshest fish, seasoned with the Castle's appetizing Trini ingredients and cooked to golden perfection. Choose from the fish combo, 2 succulent pieces of fish, 1 side and a 16-ounce soft drink, or the fish sandwich combo of a tender, tasty sandwich, 1 side and a 16-ounce soft drink, or even a flavorful veggie combo option of a sandwich, a side and a 16-ounce soft drink. Get more options from Royal Castle. Our culture, our taste for Lent.
Dr. Livette. Join him right here on your radio every Friday afternoon from 5:05 p.m. to 5:35 or live. Popular for promoting Livette rather than diet, Dr. Livette has transformed a number of lives nationwide and is now live on the Street 919 FM every Friday from 5:05 p.m. Tune in and also learn about the U-Juice to build your immunities and promote overall great health. Dr. Livette on the Street 919 FM this and every Friday from 5:05 p.m. to 5:35 p.m. It's time that you live.
Join Pastor Kelvin Heinerine and friends for The Way, The Truth, The Life Radio Ministry, a Church of God ministry, live on the Street 919 FM from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. This and every Sunday on the Street 919 FM. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh to the Father except through me. John chapter 14, verse 6. For further information, contact 686-3845, 349-5178, or 342-7303.
The Port of Spain Shopping Complex Limited New City Mall presents an Easter extravaganza on Saturday, April 1st from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Kids, look out for the Easter Bunny mascot, face painting, and popcorn. Adults get 10% off selected items. Plus, you can be the grand prize winner of a deep freezer. It's an Easter extravaganza at New City Mall on Saturday, April 1st. Happy Easter from the management, staff, and tenants at New City Mall.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
All right, good looking people. We are back. I'm heading straight over to my voice notes and my WhatsApp calls. Yeah.
Wow. Black man is our own enemy. Always like crab in a barrel. Always fighting like crab in a barrel. God, black man.
Aisha, good afternoon. Here the question I asked. Who it is brought bubbling quiz to Trinidad? And who it is brought the scandal at the airport to the Prime Minister at Trinidad, the former Prime Minister at Trinidad and Tobago? It was Ramesh Lawrence Maharaj.
This whole independent thing, it makes no sense. And I hear somebody that, I really used to listen to and respect his contribution. Sound like researcher. He trying to justify that today. It makes no sense how they could claim to be independent and now trying to form a party.
I'll come back to your voice note. Caller, you live.
Yeah, Aisha, just to correct your last caller, the Crossing of the Floor Act and the THA Act, which I have read, were pronounced in the same year, which means that the Crossing of the Floor Act was not influential on the THA Act. That's why several legal minds would have suggested that if the PDP were to challenge that move by the members to go independent, they may have been successful. So yeah, he thinks people don't read, but we actually do read. What they did, it was immoral, and if it happened in Trinidad's parliament, all of those members would have been forced to resign, just like Jack Warner, and face a by-election. Have a good evening.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Wing the population, because independence means that each and every single one of them thinking independently, not as one body. So they're thinking independently, and then they came together to form a party. That is not independence. You can never be independent and then come together to form a party. Independence don't mean coming together.
Aisha, good evening. Right now, Aisha, Tobagonians supposed to be hitting the ground running right now with protests. Right? Because I don't understand for the love of God. You know, I used to be hearing you and other people saying that Tobago people are different people, but I cannot understand all this nonsense.
I'll come back to the voice note. Caller, you live.
Hello?
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I hear say about they doing Tabakit the same thing they do the pundit. That man was not a pundit, you know. Not recognized by the Masaba board, not recognized by Swaha. Put a white thing on it for them, come out with a young lawyer to make mischief and confusion. So if you don't know, ma'am, you mustn't talk. He's not a pundit.
So, Tanti,
right?
I can ask a question. Good. Tanti, I need you to call back. And I need you to tell me if the pundit who put out a press release as such was not a pundit. You had to call back and verify that for me, because the pundit did not deny that he wasn't a pundit. And while you're doing that, I also want you to tell me if that gives them right to threaten Tabakit. Tanti. So, Tanti, why you call me back, eh? Call me back and tell me if the pundit isn't really a pundit, because he verified that he was in a letter that he wrote to the party. And I also want you to tell me if Tabakit being threatened is justified in your eyes. Tanti, don't do me that. You're almost on your way to meet God. Go in peace. Caller, you live.
Hi, sister. Good evening again. You know, listen to that gentleman from Tobago. Come. Well, tell me, did you read the act? So you come like he is so bright and intelligent. Aisha Wells, if 12 of us going up Aisha Wells without a party, that means we have to have 12, if we're going up as independent. That means Aisha have to have her own constitution. I have to have my own constitution. Tabakit have to have her own. Kingsley have to have her own. So we have to have 12 or 14 constitution in order to go out there. So we have 14 people going out there as independents and preach to the masses what each one of them is going to do. But if I get into office as an independent, who is going to be the head of the THA? You understand my point, sister? If 12 of us go up, then who is going to pick up all the work?
Had to use a party as the vehicle to get them.
Have to. That is the only way. So that clown who called here just now from Tobago to try to make it seem as though it is right. Sister. He come just like Wall Street, you know. Wall Street, the man now call and tell you about morality, and when he done, he started bash the PNM all time. And Wall Street now come to tell you that the PNM is so good and UNC so bad. So the argument that the man that is supporting just now, you now put the argument that you called to support the man out of the window when you said the opposite of what he is saying. And we are not fools, you know. I had a doc. If I reach home in time, I'll send you the clippings at the day that Dr. Eric Williams died and what the newspaper had to say on that day. I have a PNM education. So I ain't no dunce for you to come to give me this kind of rhetoric. This fools me. And here the argument now they tell me black people is only black people. Or they don't see anybody telling Kamala, call the man Mamu go on with my $400 million more for the water treatment plant. None of you all could call here. All the allegation, this one from Tobago talk about corruption and this, and a minister get call name. If you so disenchanted with the PNM and you know a minister get a contract that he ain't supposed to get. Hey, Aisha Wells, call name. All they keep doing is throw out red herrings with no evidence or proof. Because he have nothing to say. When they have nothing to add, they just try to lump the PNM together with, because Kamala Prasad Bissessa was the Attorney General after they moved Ramesh. So think about that. She get rid of bubbling quiz 20-something years ago and come back and still it Section 34. And well, you better wake up soon, you know. I tell them my grandmother leave a piece of land for me on an island in St. Vincent. And if all you going down that road, who could go to Tobago, go to Tobago. I go back where they tell me to come from. Because they ever go down. When they done with all you here, all you might be worse than Pakistan or Afghanistan. Enjoy you.
Thank you so much, Barataria. Let's see who else is on the outside. Caller, you live.
Good afternoon, Aisha Wells. That guy who just talked there, right? He now boasts and say he have a PNM education.
Referring to Mr. Barataria.
Now saying 12 people have 12 different constitutions. His manifesto, you're trying to say PNM education, his manifesto, you're trying to say, right? Be careful how you're talking. Talk the right thing. Don't say 12 have 12 constitutions. 12 I'm supposed to have 12 manifestos. I'm correct you with your PNM education. But anyway, mommy, you have flour? You have coconut? Go and make a bake and relax yourself and come over people radio now, please. And stop interfering with people. Thank you very much.
Hey, that's my line, you know, sir. So that's my line. Don't pick up that ya flour, ya yeast, ya coconut. That's my line. Don't steal my line. Caller, your line.
Aisha, how is you?
I am good. How are you?
Aisha, you know, we're concerned here about what we're seeing happening there. And because we know that sometimes viruses they spread, so too does bad governance. And while we might be concerned, it is concerning even more to me, not of what is happening, but that the people who are there, I mean, you saw from the initial stages of this party, the degeneration that took place and the disintegration that took place. And if you all are so happy and comfortable, then I have to like it too, because I really am going to make myself unhappy about their choice to do the wrong thing. It's almost the same as somebody who just loves to have a bad relationship because you in it, you're sticking in it, and you ain't want to come out. And I don't think the person holding that kind of leverage on the people of Tobago, that they're afraid to say, listen, what you all are doing is wrong. And we do not want that. We are not accepting that. But if they refuse to speak out, you understand, by the time it reaches bad, it won't have anybody left to speak out for you all. So you better speak now, as the fellow will say when it is you're getting married, or forever hold on your peace. I don't want to hear only at the end of the whole series, you know? Because right now we're losing every single innings on your loss. Go ahead, have a nice day.
Thank you so much. Let's see who else is there. Caller, your live.
Aisha Wells.
Yes.
I normally don't call back the program. You know, I have a kind of standard where I like to listen. I read the book quick to listen, slow to speak. But Aisha, there's a quote that says, if you think education is expensive, try ignorance. I want to give that fella from close to Aranguez, the town close to Aranguez across from Sour, I want to give him 3 PhDs a PhD in dotishology, a PhD in foolishology, and a PhD in stupidology. Right? It's the fella from the tongue close to Aranguez and across from Sour. Right? You know who the fella is, Aisha Wells. You know very well who the fella is. Because whenever he calls, right? And Aisha, let me quickly say this. Aisha, you know, I would like to send the THA Constitution to many people, many, I ain't saying all, who just call the radio station and is absolutely clueless about the THA Constitution, including that fella who get them 3 PhDs just now. Who, if you think education is expensive, try ignorance. Aisha, you don't believe if what those individuals, those 14 individuals did, or 12 individuals did in Tobago was incorrect, that Watson you could have sued them already and took them to court and they would have won? How come, Aisha Wells? If what they did was illegal. People want to talk all kind of things, Aisha Wells. If they did become independent, if they went in as PDP, when they've been sued so far and they would have been in court, I'm missing something because I'm missing something, Aisha Wells. I am. But Aisha, I was telling you just now, before you went for the break, your hair you look beautificious today, Aisha Wells. I love that hairdo, but I ain't lying to you. And I love the color scheme you have. It is fantabulous, splendiferous, and marvelous. Aisha, come to Trinidad soon, you know that?
Make sure and don't look for me when you come, eh? PNM people looking for you, you have a target on your back.
But Aisha, I support the PNM full 100.
They don't believe that Wall Street. They don't believe you're a PNMite.
Why are you saying that, Aisha? You ever hear me with any other party?
Wall Street, I'm just saying what tongue say,
Huh?
I'm telling you is what tongue say.
All right. I so you have you look beautificious today. I love the hairdo too bad. I know if my wife go a low hairdo like that one, but I gotta talk to you. I show you have a splendid first rest of the day. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Wall Street. All the best to you and yours. I see Heavy trying to call here. Heavy, call back now. Yeah, call back. I'm still waiting for Tanti to call back and tell me if I lie that Pundit Donny Samlal, or if that's its the man correct last name, is not a pundit. He is a pundit. You're calling me to tell me that I lie and the man is not a pundit. But you're justifying what happening to Tabakit. Tanti, you ever hear the saying, if you ain't too old to bend down, I not too young to peep? I's not the one at Tanti. I just letting you know. So when you come in here on an afternoon, Tanti, come correct. Okay? This is not Heavy show on a Saturday where you could call and not talk clearly with your dentures slipping and they allow you to get away with your mess down there. When you come here by me, it's boy, Tanti. Tanti here is the Gael, No, Tanti, nobody can tell you here is the political Gael. Watch how you're treading between 4 and 7, Tanti. All right. The lines are open, people. We are taking your calls. Let's go again.
Hello.
Caller, you're live.
Hello.
Yes, Gemma.
Let me tell Linda and Mark, all them make a mess at Tobago. Don't blame Trinidad for what your nonsense all they do in Tobago. All they do if all up, down, sideways, all they like the tune by Rufus Thomas do the breakdown. Stay in Tobago with all the mess and don't blame Trinidad for all the mess, Mr. Linda and Mark. And you, Mr. Wall Street, stay on Wall Street and behave yourself. And then not a PNM. Right.
Gemma would know after all, Gemma around PNM since she's 4. Paula, you live?
Right, good.
How you doing, alien man?
Fine, thank you. I'm not for you to call me that boy. You know how proud of that name, right?
Yeah, no, that's
it. The thing, what that interview you did earlier, Aisha Wells, trying to move the goalpost and hang it from a cloud in the sky. That is why I prefer to be called alien man, because I am not following, I am not a brainwashed groupie. You understand what I'm saying? I like to be independent of thinking. A lot of people, anyway, Aisha, call to tell you, one of the biggest crimes in Trinidad and Tobago, and should be punishable by capital punishment, by the hangman or bullet or rocket ship launcher or something. When they pass the law, Aisha is supposed to be PNM. You know that, right?
Right.
And they need to pass laws now to lock me up. So what to do? Just sit down, listen to what they're saying. Don't defend with what we have to defend. Don't say nothing. Let all your colleagues say what they have to say, and what will make all you happy is that PNM people don't say nothing to defend the party, and all you have to defend all your principles. Right? I all have that. Let the AG pass the law to lock you up. So when we get you by accident, they trace you number and they lock you up. Aisha, I sick of it. Trust what I'm telling you. And I want to say the PNM people out there. Always all in it. And those sorry, the kind of nonsense they want we to accept. So we can go and tell other people, go and vote for that. One set of rubbish. I'm not calling no names. I just speaking to things that I just be hearing on international radio, Aisha will, right? And I don't have no beef to say. Great is the PNM. And Tobago, you know, they're waiting. Don't worry, let them run them out and talk the rubbish, the illogical rubbish. But the sensible people waiting. Aisha, well, your program will be difficult again, but I don't like to miss your program, Aisha. Well, you have a good day.
Thank you so much, brother. Let's see who else is there. Caller, you live.
It's only me there. How are you today? Yes. You know, to the last caller there, I want to say to him, I feel sorry for them. I really feel sorry for people who don't recognize good things, truth, honesty, and they would not take a side. You know, but we will take a side. Everybody is, you know, have a bias view on something. But I mean, when we want to live comfortable and we want to see things going good in the country, we talk it out. You know, I've always had a problem when people win under a party, like how PNM people would win a seat, you know, of being a parliamentary representative and go on to the opposition. And, you know, and given that opposition the opportunity to lead, I have always had a problem with that. You know, because I always think that there should be a by-election again because you no longer PNM, you know, and you did not win the seat under that party. And so I always had a problem with that. And you know, I agree with the other callers that saying, oh, you can have 11 independent running, you know what I mean? Yes, so you form a coalition. But say that, but something is wrong with the way the people not responding. Those so-called intelligent people of Tobago is not responding to that. Thank you.
And I tell you, Paula, it all goes back to moral and spiritual values. Paul Robinson must be rolling in his 22 minutes after the hour of 6 o'clock. Coming down to the end of the show, I have a say what type of video I want to play for you guys. Say what? Yeah, a little coming down to the end of the show. I want to run this for you guys, and when I tell you the world going in a direction I don't even know. But coming down to the end of the show. And again, just to tell you guys, Tabakit is not going to be calling us for a while because members of the UNC is threatening Tabakit. They are threatening Tabakit just like how they threatened Pundit Donny Samlal. Okay? They are calling him from unknown messages, unknown calls. They are texting him. They are harassing him. They're saying how Aisha chained him up. And Tabakit seems to have no rights to call radio once it's not to talk on behalf of the UNC. And I want to take the opportunity to condemn the UNC supporters who put in Tabakit through that. Caller, you live.
Aisha?
Yes.
Aisha?
Yes.
Okay, I'm listening to your program there right now, and I just listened to what they're talking about with the Tobago issue there. was the voters informed about what will take place if the party break up?
No, they were not.
So then how come you could say that that is the constitution of Tobago? How could you say that? So if the voters know that in case the party break up, right, that this is what is going to be, then people will have the choice on whether to vote for it or not.
They may not have voted
So
for
you
them.
can't
That
say
is why
no,
they
huh?
wait till they get in to do that.
Exactly. So now you're trying to say that that is the constitution and that is the law. After everybody done vote, you're supposed to notify the public first on letting them know, okay, this is what the constitution said, that we going in as a party, and then in case anything happen, we all will turn independent. That can't be right. So that's something is wrong there. So what Wall Street and all of them calling and saying about if we read Constitution, the Constitution never tell the people this is what's going to happen.
Thank you so much, brother. Let me say good afternoon to Council. Let me say good afternoon to Councillor Akil Ordain. He sent a message here. He said they have no morals and ethics. A party that never faced the polls in charge of the assembly. What madness is this? They were to go and get a mandate from the population. And I totally agree, Councillor. Thank you for listening to the program. Hope you're having an awesome day today. Yeah? Tell everybody that's listening here, you want to get a message out there, call Aisha Show. You want people to know how you really feel about something, call my show. You want to put your business in the road, call my show. Everybody listens here.
Good afternoon, Aisha. The independent Obiaman Tabakit. He get the award under the UNC and he going independent. Come back for the award, Aisha.
You see what I tell you? Me ain't call nobody name, but one of the culprits.
Aman Tabakit. He get the award under the UNC and he going independent. Come back for the award, Aisha.
You see what Tabakit had to go through? All because he decides that he wants to give politics a rest and talk as an independent person. You listening to that? They get his number from down in Rienzi complex and they have all kind of people calling him. They texting him. They threatening him. Threatening to put all his information in the public. Whatever debts he have, they want to make it public. They have cars passing outside the man house. They saying how he's my show he call and he talking about he independent and who help him and who ain't help. Tabakit afraid to call back this show. Right now, all you don't know when all you're going to be hearing from Tabakit again. The man is terrified for his life. All because he is an independent. And the UNC fine, he get award under them. And they did help him back then. And they did do this and they did do that. And they should bully the man. Me and the supporters of the UNC. And the caller want to ask me about patriotic and who's patriot. Clearly not them. Clearly not them. Caller, you live.
Aisha Wells.
Hi, mommy.
How they gain Tabakit tempo and they gain the para tempo?
Well, you remember the parrot that sing for his supper. If it's one thing about the parrot singing.
But I hear the parrot for the evening.
I know what's going on with you. I don't know. I can't say he must.
The money must be done on the phone. You calling now.
Yeah, he mustn't get the phone card on time. He mustn't get it on time.
Anderson, good afternoon to you.
Anyway, they see Tabakit where they go do him for what they do. The man even want to go in San Fernando where he's going to get a little market. He's afraid to do all of that. I have 2 minutes before a break. People, we have to pray for Tabakit. We could wake up one day and hear. Anyway, go. You live?
Yeah, I saw good afternoon, darling.
How you doing, love?
How you doing?
Good, how are you? We had 2 minutes before the break.
All right, let me ask you a quick. I said that man who called in the second my brother from Baratari. I tell him about PhD and all kind of things. Baratari making a lot of sense, yeah? Well, if you want to go up on a party and then talk about independence, and if all they want to do that, and all they feel like it's the right choice, well, they don't go back and face the polls and DHA again. give people the opportunity to say, yeah, we want all the independent. And this guy would have said, write the constitution of the THA, Aisha Ochoy Charles. Aisha Ochoy and them was never PNM, them were always anti-PNM, they always had a fear of the PNM, who always had a fear. And I said, before I go, I want to tell them one more thing. You ever hear any East Indian in this country standing up and bashing Kamla or Bakupam, so? Like all these ungrateful African and them, many of them get educated under the PNM, coming to turn on and disrespect Dr. Rowley, a well-learned educator. I shall look and listen, darling. Thanks again.
Thank you so much. I have a minute before the break. Remember, I have a very odd video to share with you guys. I think this world has gone mad. I think this world has officially gone off their rockers and everybody for this, their own order at this point. I have a video to play for you guys when you return. So get on the live, Facebook and YouTube as well. Somebody needs to pray for Tabakit of his life at the moment. All joke is joke, but this ain't no joke. Tabakit going through real hell right. The man didn't even sleep last night. 30 seconds, I'll take that break.
Pretty woman bringing man to their knees. Treasures of this blessed land we always neglect like nice so and pan. I find it so strange the way we arrange. Still this nation don't know how to change. To some change by just mean a new car could mean less than $1. To most change have this nice cent we usually get from the government.
So don't you let me down again, 'cause I'm depending on you, so you better come through this time. Please hear my cry, and if I ever let you down, my friend, it was a misunderstanding. So if I took you for granted, gonna promise from today I go jump like I never jump, wave like I never wave, wine like I never wine before. Show you I'm sorry, and I need you back in my life. Look up people by the truck, emotions running high. We end up in the sky, tears running down we eye. Can't you tell that we sorry, and we need you back in we life. I need my girl back home. Come home to me, come home to me, come home to me. This is my apology. Follow me, come and see what you mean to honor we. You're a treasure in my eyes, the greatest pleasure in my life. Whoa.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Refresh and reflect on the Street 919 FM.
The board, management and tenants of the Port of Spain Shopping Complex Limited East Side Plaza presents an Easter celebration at the Plaza on Saturday, April 1st from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Bring the entire family and enjoy our Easter egg hunt, egg toss, egg painting, egg decorating, the bunny hop race, the egg and spoon race, and so much more fun games. Plus, look out for the Easter Bunny mascot. And while you shop, you can win a 2-piece patio set. We invite you to come on down for a day of fun at the Port of Spain Shopping Complex, East Side Plaza, number 32 Charlotte Street in Port of Spain, the heart of the city. Happy Easter from the management, staff, and tenants at East Side Plaza.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
This is the voice of Tuesday, Seventh-day Adventist. We are preaching Emergency Alert broadcast, which is from the Tuesday, Seventh-day Adventist Church. We will be featuring voices of brethren from different parts of the world, preaching the gospel, preaching prophecy as it relates to current events and the ending of the world. Listen to us on 91.9 FM every Sunday from 9:05 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Sundays. May God bless you as you learn the truth. In Jesus' name, amen.
Do you want to invest, but think you don't have enough money, or you simply don't know how to? Well, today you have your answer. Lend Capital Certificates offers a package that helps you build your wealth while investing and earning interest. To find out more about this package, you can visit our website at lendcapital.com. You can also call or WhatsApp 324-LEN for more information about the Each One Help One package. And remember, at Lend Capital Certificates, it's all about you.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
The Port of Spain Shopping Complex Limited New City Mall presents an Easter extravaganza on Saturday, April 1st from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Kids, look out for the Easter Bunny mascot, face painting, and popcorn. Adults get 10% off selected items. Plus, you can be the grand prize winner of a deep freezer. It's an Easter extravaganza at New City Mall on Saturday, April 1st. Happy Easter from the management, staff, and tenants at New City Mall.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Always neglect like nice, so unproud. I find it so strange the way we arrange. Still this nation don't know how to change. To some change by just mean a new cow could mean less.
All right, guys, we are back. And I promised to share a video with you. As I told you, I believe we really living in the last days and the whole world gone mad. Check this video out. Give me your thoughts. We're getting ready to end the show. As a day before the holiday, I felt it necessary to share this with you guys.
This is Carl, my husband of 26 years, and this is Tiger, my husband of 10 years. Look at this. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Carl and I are entrepreneurs. We run several companies online, and we've written several books together.
For a living, I'm an investor. I sit around and look at numbers and charts and watch stock market all day.
Every lady should have two husbands. I'm legally married to Carl for the past 26 years. We have 3 kids together. When we decided that we wanted to have this multiple relationship structure in our marriage, we went straight to our kids and talked to them about it. We told them exactly what it was, exactly what it was not, and we always kept the door open for them to ask questions, share their thoughts, opinions, feelings, and we always supported them.
All right. Get a different task.
Did you see the legs under there?
I have other tasks. In the 12th year of our marriage, Carl and I decided that I was going to have multiple partners because I had met and fallen for another guy. So I came back and reported that to Carl.
So we decided to talk about it. Like, what do we do? How do we go about this? And that began a 2-year journey of Kenya and I just kind of discussing things. We just had to figure things out. So we discussed it for a number of years. I finally came into the knowledge and understanding about feminine, expression, and realized you have to allow women to be free and express themselves. And as a man, I need to support her in doing that.
I met Tiger at a Halloween party. He was dressed as Tiger Woods, and he was looking hot and sexy.
Well, I came out and had a dance with you, so we had a nice little romantic, slow dance. It was real nice.
Yes.
And so I decided, I'm going to pursue this. I'm going to see where this leads to.
Right. So those just go right up there, and then the green painting goes in the center.
All right.
I'm super multifaceted. It feels like Carl fits one part of who I am, philosophical and spiritual, and we have these deep conversations. And then the other part is like thrill-seeking, excitement, traveling, and that's who Tiger fits. But I'm both of those people in one body. So I like to have those multiple partnerships.
Is it one nail for each painting?
It's probably going to be 2. Let's do the big painting first.
We're all basically trailblazers in this way, and we all support each other. And that's why I'm so ready to support Tiger and Kenya whenever they need support in their relationship or anything else.
I think a lot of what people see on a day-to-day is kind of like the whys. Why would anybody do that? Why would that man invite you into his house and have you with his wife? Why? It's a benefit to have another person there. It's a benefit to have somebody that you can kind of relate to, that you can trust, versus just having some random person come in.
Or cheating,
just
lying, hiding, sneaking.
It really adds a lot of serenity to the home.
A lot of guys that I meet are, I always start out by telling guys that I meet, I already am in 2 long-term marriages.
How do they react to that?
Most react well. Oh, I'm dating because I'll always be dating. It's just fun. What can I say? It's hard to explain this because it feels like it's not rocket science. We all love attention, energy, relationships, and love. But the relationships that I'm looking for are sort of, they're less time consuming than our relationship. They're more about going out, grabbing a drink, going dancing, having some fun.
Okay.
It's going to take a lot more to get over the jealousy of having a person that's coming in that may become a sexual partner with you. They come in and they wow with, gifts and jewels and all that. That's okay. I can match that. But if somebody comes in and they absolutely steal your heart, I can't match that. I can't come back in and steal it back from them.
Never am I looking to replace you, baby.
Well, this is making the rounds on social media, and you won't believe how many women look up to this relationship. I can't say this couple. Women are now saying men did it for years. They will totally support polyandry. I found this interesting. I really wanted to get my listeners' view on this story. Nothing surprises me anymore. Quite frankly, I lean into mind my own business these days. But I just wanted to share it with you guys. Caller, you like?
Hi, sister. That reminds me of, there was a shooting incident in America yesterday, the day before yesterday. And they say it's a female, right? And she had mental problems. The female is a transvestite, right? All right. That brings me to this problem this lady has. She says she has 2 personalities. One, she likes a Lyman party, and one. So she had to look for 2 men, each man to fill each part of her personality. She also has a mental problem.
She's still dating, by the way.
That is madness, Aisha. And that is a black woman, so you and black people to come to tell me. That is why again, it all boils down to Robinson, moral and spiritual values, Aisha.
Women are cheering her on the internet.
Right, because ask them if they will do the same thing. Because they were going on. What it boils down to Yeah, what the man tell you, a man could bring all the jewelry and all kind of things, but if he steals she had. Therefore, if a man could come into your home and steal your wife hat, then it's not your wife. Then she was never your wife. Because how could she take the heart that I already have? How a next man could come and take the heart that I already have? That can't make sense, Aisha. Like madness. If you believe in God, no Adam and Steve is Adam and Eve. And it ain't Adam, Eve. I was looking at one just recently, right? Divorce court. So they want to before the judge. So the judge asked the man to explain. He said, my wife is how to put it? She like she like female. Right? Judge said, so you didn't know that before you married? She said, yes. But I tell myself when she come home, she will bring home a nice, pretty woman and everything, you know? So the judge said, you'll have twosome. He said, yes. So threesome, yes. He said, but you know what started happening? The woman that she started bringing home started looking like me. You understand that? Because if you look sharp, the woman looking like me, that means she walking with a plastic one that I supposed to have too, right? So if you look sharp, it's a threesome. A woman might be giving me some. You understand? Madness, and it's black people again. Where are we going with this? Leave the white people thing alone, please. And let me stick to the moral and spiritual values. That's why somebody tell them, look to God, and they want to kill the Prime Minister. If we bring back the religion in our home, don't care what religion it is. You ain't going to be thinking them kind of thoughts. Enjoy your evening, sister.
Thank you
Madness.
so much, Barataria. Women on the internet are cheering her on. What's your thoughts on the issue, guys? We just have a few more minutes left. I'm not going to be in with you tomorrow. Tomorrow is a holiday. The next day I'm going to be with you is on Friday. Caller, you live.
Good afternoon to you. I was sorry about that. But good evening to you. Good afternoon. Sorry about that noise behind the background gate. You know, I am the king of the airwaves. I do not do that because I do not want to hear themselves. When I speak, people lower the volume that they can hear themselves like Barataria when they speak. That's the neighbor can say, look, Barataria on the radio. When I start, yeah, but now I've been that. I am the king of the airwaves. I don't have absolute. That who here, who here. The answer carry the news. The answer carry the news. I'm here with the sex talk. But this evening, I am very disappointed in this government. What the PNM puppet president do to get the highest award in this country? What she do? She was rewarded for being a PNM. What 15 PNM puppets do to get the highest award in Trinidad and Tobago?
Same thing Kamala do to award herself silk. What's your problem?
What a disgrace. Aisha, well, you could say that I can't.
Before you go down that road, I want you to tell me if you have any knowledge on who torturing Tabakit at this time.
Aisha. Tabakit on his own agenda, Aisha Wells. Tabakit on agenda to mash up the UNC. Tabakit on agenda to mash up the UNC activists. Tabakit on agenda to bring down the UNC party. Tabakit because there's no independence in this country. Everybody linked with a political party.
So because of that, drive past his house and pelting on his roof, threaten him, call him from unknown calls, text him in the night.
Aisha, Tabakit called me and told me that was PNM people. He called my DK too. And he told my DK PNM people harassing him to be independent.
Why would PNM people do that? I don't believe that.
Aisha, what? Aisha, is it truth that Tabakit owing the government?
Kingsley, I don't have any information.
I am asking questions. But Tabakit had a complaint because there's allegation out there saying that Tabakit is owing them.
All I am saying is stop harassing the man. He has a right to be independent if he want to. He's afraid to call the show right now.
I shall not afraid. It's shame. It's shame in the mouth, not in the eyes. Shame in the mouth. That's why he don't know. That's why he can't call. But Tabakit must declare a man. Because under the UNC, when he was given out goodies, when he was calling activists and giving activists phone cards, how Tabakit was getting money to give phone cards, how Tabakit went to a meeting with Miss Santa Cruz and others, Tabakit tell me that. Tabakit say to me, Kingsley, that Kingsley, you know they went in a room to discuss how to show you on the airwaves. And then Tabakit me, yes, he said, Tabakit say out a set of activist callers went in a room at that time. And today, Aisha West, what I'm hearing today, that the PNM is mobilizing the activists to come after Kingsley. What I'm hearing that PNM is going to pay the activists, and some of the UNC members is going to get buyout in the next months to come. Thank you very much.
Time with you. And I want people to know it doesn't have to look far for people to confess and sell out themselves. You come here to say how Tabakit tell you it's PNM people threatening him, but you give me 99 reasons why Tabakit ungrateful to the UNC. Does that sound like PNM people will harass Tabakit? No, we don't care. Really and truly, if Tabakit go, he come, he stay that nothing to do with we. However, Kingsley, as you rightfully say, Tabakit was one all year. And Tabakit shouldn't be independent. There is no independence in this place. And Tabakit get this, and Tabakit owing that, and this, and that. So all your pelting thing on the man house when the night come. Driving past the house. Harassing him. Okay? Texting him. Calling him. Oh, he got a national award under the UNC. We want it back. It's only a cult, Kingsley. When their members leave, people harass, torture them, or even get rid of them, It's only cults that do that, Kingsley. So when all they calling PNM a cult, all they need to revisit that, All they really need to revisit that. I stand with Tabakit. If he wants to call this show, he should be allowed to call this show. Imagine they tell him, do not call this show, they're listening. Tabakit dare not call this show. The man is that scared for his life. The last man was scared like that was Andy Williams when he come here. And he said people in the UNC want to kill him. And he called people name, and next thing you know, bullets pass. So all the joke, all they want to joke. All they can't say, I ain't tell all you first what they doing, Tabakit. All they can't say, me tell all you first. Call her your life.
Good evening, Aisha.
How you doing, mother?
I listened to the third man talking about PNM people. All the years people know Tabakit is a UNC. No PNM people go after Tabakit. They're going to wait until it becomes independent to go after him. Make that make sense, don't see it. What you wearing? You wearing underpants or you wearing pants, Kingsley? Stop that mama man kind of talk, no man. Stop it. You only come in and they can send a culture and back and you want the book to come back to UNC. I shall look Tabakit. I'm saying it don't make no sense. Kids go back to school, man. You're done.
Thank you, mother. Thank you so much. Call her your life.
Aisha.
Yes, mom.
Okay. I'm back on our years.
Gemma, midnight, you're in the bed sleeping, and the only thing pelting on the roof and all kind of thing they doing.
King is talking very guilty. He's talking very guilty at that act. Oh my goodness. So people don't have the democratic rights to do what they want to do. Just imagine. But if man want to go independent, it's his democratic rights. You know why you want to go independent? But I never see it. And when the nurse talk and say, PNM want to rule people, why look, rock so Kingsley, rock so. I look good yet.
Thank you so much, Jamal. Tabakit dare not call my show. He not calling Tabakit. He says, frightened. Call her your life.
Aisha, was good afternoon to you.
Brooklyn, we had 2 minutes. Bring it home.
All right, I'm talking quick. Aisha, you think Tabakit is going to make a good PNM? I want an opinion from you. Because Aisha Wells, if the UNC don't want Tabakit no more, right? And the PNM song say, we love you, so we go take care of you. I willing to be the first one to say, if Tabakit could come and announce it and say he's now a supporter of the PNM, I willing to put $1,000 to pay off Tabakit rent. I know it's not plenty. I started it. I put in the first $1,000 to help.
Brooklyn, the last time you promised to pay people here, they didn't get the money yet in Brooklyn.
Who else in the PNM is willing to put money to help Tabakit with the bills so that people wouldn't call and say you in the government? Who else in the PNM will call and support this? This is what I am trying to bring this afternoon to help Tabakit.
We go pick it up Friday, Brooklyn. Let me pick it up Friday when we come back. I'm not going to be in tomorrow. But guys, we really need to rally around Tabakit. Even though sometimes he annoys the hell out of us, Tabakit has a right to be whatever he wants to be. Okay? To threaten somebody, stone down the house, call them all kind of hours, leave threatening messages and all kind of thing, telling them if he leave and Aisha make him leave and all of that, what they going to do him from what that shouldn't be. This is a democratic country. So remember Tabakit in all your prayers. As I say, he will not call us. He's that terrified. He's not going to call. So we're going to have to, pray for him. 28 seconds. I'm out of here until Friday. Be safe on the Nation Road. People, have a good one.
Man or the man that too broke, TNT, we need a new hope.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
We are The Street. The Street. The Street. 919 FM. The only radio station bringing perfect balance between entertainment and talk. Updating you with current affairs and social issues.
So what, we should just sit down and take the foolishness that's being meted out because of you all, you feel that